The following video contains strong language, themes of madness, and descriptions of body horror. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright there, welcome to another episode of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I am your Dungeon Master, Leigh Joseph Bridge, and I'm joined today by the audacious Hayden Marshall, and the adventurous Adam Baker, the astute Joseph Dodds, the alarming Tim Clark, and the anxious Graham Pell. In last week's episode, the intrepid survivors helped the forces of Blingdenstone overcome the Pudding King and his army of oozes. Hard-fought battle through said oozes led to a very swift death for the Pudding King, and our friends have now been granted the gifts that they were looking for in ways of getting out of Blingdenstone and the Underdark. So, friends, countrymen, and all that quote as well. What you guys doing?
Partying, I think.
Waiting to see if we're going to have a Star Wars style medal system.
What's going on? I'm pressing the wrong buttons.
Oh
no.
What's going on?
Oh no.
There
we go.
Yeah, professional.
Helping with the rebuilding.
Helping with the rebuilding?
We are.
I am.
Why?
Okay, so it's literally the day after. Oh, sorry, the same day, because you haven't rested yet. It's literally the same day.
If there's anyone walking around that looks like still injured, I'll just go around doing just like a healing word on people's like, you're better, you're better, you're better.
Kill wounds on a few people that want it.
Okay. So you're going around helping the people.
Yeah.
Okay. You meet up with the Digimatox at some point, and Dorbo says, "Look, we're in your debt. You got our aid to get to the surface. You decide how you want to get there. We know the way to
As quickly as possible.
Gondel Grim, and we also know a quicker way to the surface, but where it'll come out, I mean, we don't know the surface world as much.
Surface
is yeah.
Also, I want to give you this," and holds out a stone.
Ooh, an ordinary stone.
Joe, you like
Looks like an ordinary
stones.
stone.
Okay.
What's it do?
Thank you. What does this particular stone?
That is a stone of controlling earth elementals.
Wow.
So
sounds like
mark
a
that
good
off.
Sounds like a you thing.
I don't know if that's an actual
Stone of
item or not. I should think it is, because that's literally all the information it gives me, so I'm assuming that's in the DMG. So I'll look for the card later.
You don't happen to have any maps of like the surface, the roughly areas
We
What, as
don't
if you
have
don't
any
know?
maps of the surface.
where we come out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry. Like I said, we don't know the surface very well. We don't tend to like it. It's a bit too bright for our tastes up there.
I understand.
You don't surface,
I'm hiding my face as much as possible. I'm trying not to make as much eye contact with
Is
it.
Eldritch with us?
Yeah.
I'd like to just turn to Eldritch, like, what way is easier for you? Because you want to go to Gortal Grim, don't you?
Oh yeah, I want to go to Gorton Grim, but I'm happy to go wherever you want. To get to the surface, I'm sure we can find our way. No matter where we come out.
Are you good with like surfacing? Do you know anything, or are you like Digimatox and don't know much about the surface?
I know a fair bit, but I don't know where we come out, so...
Ah, fair enough. I vote surface.
Surface.
Yeah,
Surface.
so-
Yeah.
Surface.
Surface travel's going to be a lot easier than what it is down here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Make a lot more ground.
Yeah.
Also,
Beautiful sunshine.
a lot
as
of us have drow made
Oh yeah. Sunshine.
things.
I'm finally bathed in the sun again.
We can stick them in a bag of holding.
Yeah.
So there'll be no sun in there.
The
We'll have
armour
to
I'm
get you
currently
some,
wearing.
we'll have to get you some surface stuff. Or,
Yeah. I think I've got some plate mail. It's not drow made.
Back somewhere. Right. The
The only drow thing I'm wearing is my shirt.
anything you need for the surface, yeah, we're in your debt. If we can spare it, it's yours.
I'm not wearing anything drawn anyway.
I'm not wearing anything.
At all.
I'm assuming
Just the oil.
like the mace isn't drow made and the shield isn't.
The mace, I think, is drow made
Oh.
because it was
Hadn't had that
wielded
since
by
the
a
beginning.
drow.
No, the mace that lights up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's...
Yeah, I'm sure that is drow made.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
In which case, all my weapons are drow made.
Young Timus.
So
Yeah, in
mine
which
are as
case
well.
I need some studded leather armour from a Duergar.
Doesn't have to be from Durga.
What are we going to do?
No,
No,
we're not.
Duergar. God damn it!
Got
Smartle, Neblin,
First Neblin.
people.
Okay, you can get some studded leather armor. It's not going to be enchanted, but
Here's what I'm wearing.
yeah, well they give you some.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it,
No,
I
it's not.
yes, it is because
It definitely is. The one that you've got is enchanted. I'm sure it's like +1 or something.
it
like
is.
Have you not had it?
I've got-
Is that
I've
the
got
one
a
where you
mace,
got the dead drow
the
from
armour and the
Yeah.
bonus
shield.
place? Or is
Yeah.
that your weapons?
I've
Or
got
both?
the mace, armour and shield. Sentinel
Hang
shield.
on, let me.
Shield probably won't be. 'cause we've got
Sentinel
the Durgar.
shield isn't.
Right, that's fine.
You know, it doesn't say that the mace is, but I'm going to assume that it is because it was with a drow
Yeah.
corpse, so it just makes
Maybe
sense.
the drow nicked it off someone.
I never added that
I've
before.
got a long sword. I'm assuming that was drow made. Short sword that was drow made, and I'm assuming the dagger. So
Chances are they are, yeah.
yeah.
But basically, any weapons that you've got, you can get a non-magical, like any drow weapons that you've got, you can get a non-magical version as well.
My bow's not drow made, is it?
No, you got that from the Durga, I believe. You had that made.
went to
there.
Yeah,
What
from
that?
Murder Blackstone's armoury.
Yeah.
And the braces.
Who's got
No,
the?
both, actually.
Oh no, it was one of the deep gnomes that took the Puafui, wasn't it? The,
Yeah.
Elven kind, cloak of Elven kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Spark.
Yeah.
I've got a +2 and a +1 short swords and some broken drow made. One was
one you got off me.
yeah.
Um,
was,
I don't
Like I
know
say,
where I
any weapons that you've got, you can get non-magical versions of that aren't drow made.
I literally need studded armour.
Easy enough. So it's just studded armour. It's
Yeah.
not studded armour +1.
those short swords.
Yes. Which, as it turns out, I'm looking at anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
You have.
You sure?
Yeah, because AC 16, which is my +1, but
Are you telling me I'm about to blow my AC?
no, yeah, yeah.
I hate you, man. I hate you. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get some armour.
Does anybody need any swords? Because I've got a few.
Yes, I will. All mine are drow made.
I suppose this path the surface happens to go past the Huntinghawks spoon, does it? Have to do a little detour, use this
I mean,
gem, get us a bigger elemental friend for a while.
I mean, we'll
I'm going to send the guide with you anyway, so I'm sure we could. It's not going to hurt. It might add a couple of days to the journey, but
That's fine. Huntinghawks spoon makes the spell last for like 10 days or something, doesn't it?
it's
It's like
something
days
plus
instead of-
something days. It is.
So once if we summon an elemental with this stone, there's a chance it will get angry at us.
Well,
Which
bear in mind, there's no point putting all this armour on and taking these weapons out now until we actually, get to the cave
No.
entrance or whatever it might be.
No, that's true. Stick them in one of the bags.
just so that we know what we've
Just
got.
we've
D4
got
plus
some-
6 days.
Oh,
So it will be
7 to
7 to 10. 7 to 10 working days.
So I've got a couple of short swords and a scimitar in the bag.
Make sure you cover that up. You don't want to pierce the bag by accident, and then
Yeah,
everything
we'll-
will be gone.
Yeah, you got like scabbards for us. If you haven't got scabbards, it's easy enough to have them made or whatever.
Just like
My
wrap them up in
my
some cloth.
armour I took off one of them humans that you found down here, so that's good.
Okay.
I've also got some
Just
leather armour.
for ease, something I meant to tell you when we started. If you do get something that's drow made, just make a note that it is drow made. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys wanting to do now?
Rest.
Short sword in my
So you're resting for the night.
Yeah, let's kick back, Celebrate a job well done.
Wait for the inevitable ceremony tomorrow for the medals for saving the city and the keys
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah,
I'm
keep
sure
Assuming
really.
that's going to happen.
I'm sure it'll be like Star Wars. They'll
Yeah.
give all of us a medal
And
and
then
ignore everyone else that was involved in it, and they'll all applaud us because we're the heroes. for some
I'm thinking
reason.
more it's going to be the one like from Rick and Morty.
and
We're
then
going to get it and then we'll sit inside the car for a minute and go,
we almost
Just
died
start
there.
screaming.
We almost died. We had no control in that.
it'll
I
be
don't
a
know,
quick
I think we,
adventure.
pretty easily mopped that all up. That's some good teamwork there, guys. Apart from the old running off after the Pudding King, that could have gone very badly wrong, Tim.
Yeah, leaving us all to die.
Like, you don't need to prove yourself or anything.
Sorry, Joe.
Hand does.
Or there could have been a hole you could have fell down it.
Sorry.
Yeah, hole's bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, stick together,
Sorry.
strong together.
Sorry, Joe.
And all
Fucking
fall
murdered
down the
that guy
holes
there.
together.
Yeah, when I can cast Featherfall and we'll just gently float to the bottom.
2 hits and that guy was fucking dead.
Speculation, not to be too insensitive and stuff, but when we do get to the surface, that whole thing, you got to go in there.
His face is covered anyway.
Down here, people may think it like be normal and stuff, and maybe not see it so much, but up there, they may frown or something.
Got a mask, Graham.
Yeah. Besides, the realms are rife with, super powered clerics and wizards. We'll find someone to do a little magic and sort that all out.
Illusion in a way.
Yeah. Out of disguise, jobs are good.
Yep. So,
Oh,
you guys have a rest.
yes.
Um,
Oh, shoot. That's like an earth elemental took it down.
that's what it is.
Oh, wow.
So,
Speak its command word. What is its command word?
Mavrock.
If you smell.
Fraggle.
Geodude, I choose you.
If you
Uh,
smell.
so you guys go back to the tavern. Everything's on the house.
Okay, so everything's on fire for a second there.
This is normal.
It is.
You have your rest. Fargus has been looking after Hercules, and
Good boy.
Hey.
at this point, Hercules is like pretty much as tall as you. now.
Okay.
Well, it's not like he's not far off.
No.
So you guys come to rest. Anything you want to do over
Go up
night?
to Fargus and just like to apologise for my behaviour towards you. I'm really sorry. And I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, Mr. Tim. Don't you be worrying about it. I understand. We're all under a lot of pressure under you. Sooner we get to the surface, probably for the best.
I'd still like to help you on your quest for finding that tomb, though,
Well, I appreciate that.
if you'd accept my help.
Of course. And so he starts walking to you. Yeah. So.
Well, also, especially well, it might be on the house as well, to try and just get like the nicest bottle of wine that they have.
Okay.
Just
Alright.
have paid a little bit for it, then so be it.
Okay. So you don't have to. They give it to you. Like I say, you are the heroes of this city at the minute. Everything is yours for the time being, within reason. Obviously, Baker.
Just walk in someone's house and start
Right,
throwing things into the bag.
This
They've
is
just gone
mine
to
now.
bed. Oh yeah. To be fair, you were pretty hungover when the day
Yeah.
began. So.
Oof.
Actually.
Gonna
I'll
wake up
also
tomorrow
just try and get
morning
a
and
5 glasses as well.
Okay. 5 glasses. Got Y5.
5 of us.
Baker's
What
gone to
about
bed.
everyone else?
Baker's gone to
No,
bed.
this is
Eldest
Then you've
and
got Jim Jar,
and
Eldif, Fergus,
Fargus.
Hercules.
I've just got 5.
He doesn't drink.
I want to see a drunk.
He's too young to drink. He's
I wanna
like
see a
4
drunk
months
hook horror.
old. No,
He's
you're
not
like
4 months old.
No.
He is.
2 months.
No, he's
How long have we been tracking it?
5.5 months old.
Really? That long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Old enough to
Oh.
stand up, right? Old
Oh
enough
no,
to
he's
drink.
not. No, that's a lie. I'm No, you've been down here for 5.5
Yeah,
months.
must have been
Uh,
like 2 months by the time
I
we
was
got
going to say, at least
He is
at least 2.
2.5.
nearly
2 to 3 months.
2.5 months. He is 2.5
Yeah,
months.
he's
I believe
2.5
at
months
that age you're supposed to say in weeks.
old. He's 10 weeks old.
12.
Oh, but no, this is stupid.
Yeah,
Forgotten
it's under
Realms time.
weeks.
So
who knows?
he's he's weeks old. He's not drinking.
Ouch, there's nothing to do with me. You want to feed your kid alcohol, that's your business.
I want to go to a forge if there's one that's open. And I want to ask someone how much it would be or if I gave him gold and platinum pieces to use and how much to pay for it, but I want to make pendants of that. And I'll
Okay.
kind of do like a rough drawing of it and say I want
Okay.
that
Nice.
to be made in yay big size.
Like melt it
Well-
down and cast it.
Yeah.
Normally I'd cost a charge commission, but seeing as who you are, if you just you know, if you supply the materials, we'll make it for you free of charge.
How much would it be for the material?
Depends how big you want 'em.
On 5 about like yay big. Maybe
Coin
about yay
size?
big.
About yay big. So I'd
Like
say it would
coins.
be
Depends how big the coins are.
say 3 coins per half, so 6 coins per thing. So it'd
6
be
gold, 6 platinum.
Don't do silver.
no.
Yeah.
So how many are you making?
5.
5.
So each one would be 3
So-
gold and 3
So it'd be
platinum.
15 gold, and is it platinum or silver you're using?
I've got more platinum than silver, and I'd rather it be platinum.
15 platinum.
There's the money bags over here. Just throwing away 150 gold on these.
That is a total waste of money for no apparent advantage at all.
So I give
So you get
him.
them enchanted later.
You say that, but if we use like
He says,
find
"Yeah, that's
objects,
easy enough. I
we
could
can
work
use
overnight
to
and get that
find
done."
each other if we get lost.
I give him an extra 10 gold, but I give him what he needs for material, and when he takes it, then I put another 10 there, and I just kind of move my hand away and then just like stare at him and say, "I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it."
I appreciate it. You really are heroes.
Don't.
The hardest part about doing this is going to be making the mold, but
That's fine. I mean,
once the mold is made, it's just a case of going and going. I can
but
make
once
as
it's
many as
made,
want.
you can keep it and use it for. If you want to use it for whatever happened, then that's fine.
I'll tell you what, is this your guy's symbol?
Sure.
Always be brandy.
Why
Well,
not?
in that case,
Yeah.
it's going to be a symbol of heroism.
More of a symbol of Huntinghawks, but what you should do
Is
is.
that what your group is called? The Huntinghawks?
Sure, why not?
I mean, I don't know what a hawk is, but
It's a bird of prey. You know what a bird is?
bird.
Like a surface bat,
Oh, okay.
but think more patriotic and feathered and.
That sounds hideous.
They're pretty cool. But, I mean, if not, what I could tell you is if you've ever played Tekken, there's a guy called Quaron there that does this move, which is called a Hunting Hawk, but you probably don't know that either, so that's why I went for the first one, because you'd understand that better.
Tekken. Is that like a ball game or?
You guys got Twitch? Can speed this.
No. Sandra's got a Twitch. You know, that's what, she used to be my assistant, but then she fucked her arm up and the arm twitches now, so she can't hold the tongue steady anymore. So she just works the desk.
Unless she goes dropping things against Sandra.
What have I told you?
How long will this take?
Sorry, boss.
How long is this going to take?
Like I said, I can get it done tonight.
I'll come back.
The hardest part of it is going to be making the mold, so.
Don't rush, I'll come back tomorrow lunchtime. And then I'll.
Sure.
See.
Anything for the heroes of Blingdenstone, the Huntinghawks.
More the latter.
Might commission a statue built of the Hawks or something like that. Hey,
Please. Don't.
Hey, Ogden!
No, please.
Ogden!
No.
can you build a hawk? What the fuck's a hawk? It's like a feathered surface bat.
Tell you what.
Sure, I can make one.
Just
He's gonna make one overnight.
no, please don't.
I
He's
want
a
to
good
see it.
stone carver.
Please.
I want to see
Free of
it.
charge.
No, just
Free of
wait
charge.
till tomorrow. When I come tomorrow, I'll bring a friend of mine. He can make illusions. We'll show you what a hawk is, so you can get
Okay,
an accurate representation before you get this monstrosity of a thing, and it's going to give the wrong image. And we've got some fucking product to shift. So.
Stores now.
Okay.
It's source now. Hawk designed by blind person.
It's like kill me.
Oh,
God.
like bad taxidermy things, just
Yeah.
put loads of feathers on the back.
Eyes pointing in the wrong direction.
So I get to work on making the mould anyway. He just gets to like actually what he does is he carves it out of like starts carving it out of stone, and then he's gonna put that in the sand to make the shape of it.
Oh, okay.
Take it out, pour in the metal, and start making it
Right.
this way.
See you in the morning.
Yes.
Didn't say anything.
Anyway, so anyone else doing anything? Okay, so you go to bed, you rest, and you all fall deep asleep. You wake up the next day, no idea what time.
Sounds like normal.
Outside is like the sounds of just rebuilding, and people are still walking around, sort of like happy that the battle's won and all the the problems for Blingdenstone are over, but also sad because of their losses and such.
So it's kind of bittersweet.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing?
Breakfast.
I'll go check
Yeah.
on. I'll make your boys done first.
I'll go downstairs and
Oh,
And
Joe,
take a walk
can I
around
borrow
the
you
town.
for 2 seconds?
Yes. Is this a
Come on then.
magical affair?
Yeah, sure. You're going to keep your hands busy.
Yeah. Yes.
That came out wrong.
Very much so.
Just come with me. We're going to go on an adventure. That was.
All right.
I want to
fun.
show you something really cool,
Okay.
but I also need you to show someone something. Just fucking.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys head off to the blacksmith. Anyone else doing anything?
I'm just going to see if anyone needs any help talking or
Okay.
with anything that I can help with.
Yeah, you go to the Digmatogs and they reluctantly take your help. Not because they don't want you to help, but it's because they see you as heroes now.
We can be new.
They're kind of like they don't want to ask more of you and feel like they're putting you out, sort of thing.
Don't you?
But
forget
after a brief conversation, which is more than a lot of role playing, you're put to work just like helping build some of the more of the defences. You think it's going to be a while before anyone goes to try and tackle the ooze problem. They need time to recover. But yeah, you go off doing that. Graham.
Breakfast followed by just a brisk walk around town.
Alright. Going anywhere in particular, or just
No, just wandering around by myself if no one else there.
Okay.
See
You
what I
notice
see.
that everywhere you go, and this is something new for you, Graham. Is everywhere you go, people are like, oh, "That's him. He was the one that he helped us. Did you see him in the battle? He was so brave."
Make the
All
most of
this
it,
stuff like
Graham.
that.
It's like,
Make the
as
most
soon
of
as I hear
it.
that, I was like, "Let's carry on."
Yeah.
No, please stop.
Paika.
I'm going to get up, go downstairs, I'm going to skip breakfast.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a little sojourn to Tap Finger.
Cut down 10 platinum.
Okay. So you go into the bar.
I don't have 10 platinum.
So you go into the bar.
No, the cleric dude.
Tap fingers.
Smooth.
The bar.
Hands.
Smooth hands.
Smooth hands.
That's his
No,
cleric.
Smooth Hands is the god.
No, the thing.
Oh, what's his name?
Bumblefuck Crazy Eyes.
There was two. Which
Yeah.
one are we going to?
No, you're
Old
right. It
priest
is
or young
Tap fingers.
priest?
What's the
I thought it.
foam?
Foam strap. Tappy foam strap.
That's
is,
it,
is
Tappy
the
foam strap's the
character
bar.
of the foaming mug, which is where
That's
we
it.
are.
Yeah. So you're going to Gurnick
Yeah.
Tap finger. That was
That's
it.
the magic.
Going to
Gotcha.
Tap Finger.
How did it? Oh, he's Columbo, wasn't he?
He's the old guy.
Yeah.
How's it going? I forgot, you're the hero. You're the big hero now. How's it going with your friends? You guys did good.
Pretty sure it was 90% luck.
That's what war is.
Okay.
You gotta rely on a certain aspect of luck. Otherwise, what's the point? You know?
I'd like to say I had some skill there. Yeah.
I mean, what you call luck, others might call
Divine Providence.
fate.
Faith or fate?
Faith. Or fate. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You see, you might not be a believer. I don't expect you to be. You don't know gods. I don't know what gods you worship. If you worship any.
Google.
Well, I've never heard of him. Is he the god that use?
More like an all-knowing type.
God
Answers
of
questions.
knowledge.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
follower
excellent.
of-
I love learning about new religions.
Follower of
Yeah, I think
Jesus,
I think it helps, especially people in the clergy. They can get very sort of straight-minded, not accepting of other religions. But I like to learn. Everyone's got their own way of dealing with how to be on this planet.
Yep.
So like I was saying, you might not be a believer, but those that are, the prayers were being said, and the prayers got answered. So, like I said, whether you believe or not, we believe that Smooth Hands saved this city through you guys. Smooth Hands guided you to us.
Smooth Hands
to
came
help
through
us.
us all, did he?
Yeah.
Go Smooth Hands. I suppose you'd get the boss man on the phone. Or...
That's not how it works, is it?
Could you try?
And you want me to commune again?
Please.
Okay, let me just remember how to cast that spell.
Just like,
This number is busy.
sorry, we're not in. Our office hours are Monday and Friday between 9 and 5:30.
You are number 7 in the commune call.
If you would like to commune, press 1. If
Okay, so
require
you know the
divine
deal.
intervention, press 2.
You can ask up to 3 questions that have got to be yes or no.
Apparently.
He doesn't necessarily know everything.
He knows
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
a
more
word.
than us, I imagine. Though.
I'm sure he does. So, you think you want me to use it, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let me set up the things. And he starts setting up things, and, he's chanting as he does it. And he goes, okay. And again, eyes wide, light up. And he goes, speak.
I need direction.
That's not a yes or no
Yes or no
answer
answer.
question.
What a statement.
Okay. Should I follow my compatriots to the surface?
Yes.
Okay. Is going to the surface going to get us home?
No.
Wonderful. Is stopping these angry demons going to get us home?
No.
Right. Okay.
And then Gurney's back and he's that was quick. Do you get what you wanted?
No.
I mean, I can do it again if you want, but
I mean,
it's...
your god is ridiculously unhelpful, but I don't want to waste his time.
What
so-
was he unhelpful with? What did you ask him?
Questions, fate, destiny, all that shizer.
I mean, like I say, you can only ask what he knows. He can only answer what he knows, and he's not omniscient.
So, thanks for your help. I just needed some
Hey,
clarification.
anytime for the hero of Blingdenstone, the mighty Adam.
Ugh, don't give him a title.
Up and Adam.
Do you know what? No one's ever called me a hero before.
Oh, and
Well, I can understand that.
So can I. Thank you for that, you twisted little cleric.
that's what you
Hey.
call a sacred
What can I
flame.
say? You're the hero. I helped you get there. I'm like your little coach, your little mentor. So I take half the profits, half the...
What profits?
I'm joking.
I'm money down.
Look.
Lots of money down. I'm pretty sure I owe someone some money for a bull.
Okay. I mean, that's between you and the owner of the bowl or whatever. But, like I was saying, you're a big hero. But don't let it get to your head. Don't let it change you. And if you're gonna be a hero, there's more places than Blingdenstone.
Don't sound
You-
Blingdenstone, sure. I've seen worse places.
Oh yeah, there's some real shit heaps, especially down here. But, you know, you gotta think of the bigger picture. Like me, I'm a cleric of smooth hands.
A minor
But-
cleric and a minor sea for a minor god. I get it. I see where your life direction chose to take you.
Okay, but my point is, people that don't believe in smooth hands, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't help them. I help everyone. I don't push my religion on people. I never pushed it on you.
Nah, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. I like you for that. I
Just, I've got my own faith. If you have your own faith in whatever you have yours in, as far as I'm concerned, as long as you're not hurting anyone, it's not the end of the world, is it?
We might have reached an impasse. No, I'm just saying, I kind of grew up around holy men. It's nice to meet one that isn't trying to convert me.
I don't know about conversions. It's not making the world a better place than how
Clearly,
you
you've never
left
met
it.
the Anglican Church.
Hey, I don't know what Anglican is, but all I'm saying is people just go out there and love each other. It's not. It couldn't be a bad place, could it?
You're a good guy, Tapping. I just want to put my hand in front. I hope we meet again someday.
I'm sure we will. Hopefully, you'll still be a hero of Blingdenstone then.
Tell her either I'll be murdering everyone. See you later, guy. Wasn't a joke.
Yeah, and he just laps it off anyway.
Nervously.
So you go back, right? Joe and Hayden, you go to the blacksmith. He goes,
Wait,
Oh, wait,
wait. Can you do me a favour? Can you minor illusion a hawk for this person, please?
Hawk, as in bird
Bird
hawk?
hawk, yeah.
Well, yeah, it won't do anything, it'll just be an image.
That's fine. I just want him to be able to see what one is.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Alright. I'll go in and I'll minor illusion and...
Hawk.
"Oh, that's what a hawk is."
Yeah.
Hey Ogden, you seen this? What? This is what a hawk is. Ah, shit!
You
I've already
started.
started
I
this.
told you don't. I said wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, well, when Ogden gets onto something, you can't stop him.
Why
Hey
don't
Ogden,
why don't you have
I want
that?
to go through the night for this.
Well, why don't you have that attacking whatever the fuck he's doing, mate?
Murdering the other one.
You said you wanted it looking patriotic. I got it looking patriotic.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Yeah.
He pulls out, and it's half done, and the work on it is amazing. The detail
Oh.
that he's done. He started from the top, worked his way down. That's where it gets a bit rougher,
Mm.
but it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
Imagine just a bat,
Oh god.
right? You know, a bat
Yeah.
with the legs of a chicken,
Oh god.
Okay.
okay, and just feathers all over it,
Oh god.
Well,
okay. Fangs,
yeah. Okay.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's-
mouth
yeah,
open, like,
Beak. Yeah.
and it's horrifying,
Yeah.
but it's fantastically made.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So,
I'll make.
I mean, this looks nothing like that. Oh, I'm
Minor
so
illusion,
embarrassed.
right
No,
next
no,
to it in the
it's-
same pose for comparison.
It's unique.
It's not a hawk,
But
but
not a hawk.
that is an impressive beast.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Something that if a hawk was to take this on, it would surely make the hawk look.
I bet on that
Brilliant.
against the hawk, to be honest, because that's a wow.
Yeah,
Make persuasion
Yeah, but
checks,
hunting,
both of you.
hunting, whatever the fuck that is, doesn't roll off the top.
Hunting feathered bat.
18?
I'm making. I'm 4.
No, sorry, 19.
So he's like looking at Hayden and he's going, yeah, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'd bet in the. He's just like, ah, shucks. I can't believe I wasted all my time on this.
You didn't waste your time, it's still a magnificent piece of something, but you can work on this.
You can put that outside the city to scare off anyone.
It really looks that bad? Oh man.
Use it as a gargoyle.
I know my dad was right. He said I should have just stuck to the mines. And I said, no, I want to be an artist.
No, stick at it. Build from this, grow, expand, add pieces. Instead of having this one thing, make it into this grand, big, huge masterpiece that everyone can see and then everyone know to watch Twitch on Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
This could be your swan song. This could be what gets you on the dark map.
I'm gonna build a monument.
Holy fuck! Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Fuck, do it.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Do it now. Go.
And
No time.
He gets off to work.
Okay.
He just like takes this thing and he just like puts it to the side, and then he looks at this big stone, like chunk of stone. He's like,
We're looking at.
he's just like,
Oh god.
Well.
it's time. It's time. Pulls out his chisel
Let's leave the master to his work.
and he just starts fucking going.
In my walk around the city, I'll probably seen these two just stood next to that statue, so like walk out. Nope.
So I got
Thanks, Joe. You can go now.
I got the
I'll catch up
pendants.
with you in a minute.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
What, pendants? What?
Bye.
Alright.
Go on.
So I got your pendants. They've been ready for a few hours. It's quite late in the day.
I have no idea how long I slept. I was.
Understandable.
So.
But yeah, so here you go. Ready for you. They are fantastically made.
These are awesome.
So
Thank you.
if you don't mind, I'm gonna hit the set because I am
That's fine.
shagged.
What's your name?
My name,
Yeah.
Wilden.
Wilden. Thank you, Wilden. I will remember this. And if I'm ever back in town again, then
Hey,
if
Look me up.
anyone ever actually asks about who we are and what we do, I'll say this.
I took the liberty of putting my mark on the back of them.
That's not.
Clever.
It's a.
Not that thing, is it?
Huh?
Not that thing, is it? The horrible bad thing.
Is it the sigil of Demogorgon?
It's some kind of feathered bat. No, it's like a blacksmith's hammer,
So that is going on a t-shirt.
but the blacksmith hammer, and it's in the shape of. It wouldn't be in the shape of a W, would it?
Well, that's his name, isn't it, Wilden?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be in the shape of an English W.
Oh no.
Whatever the W is. In
So
the
it's just like a blacksmith's hammer, and then just some weird symbol that you don't understand.
That's cool. I'll take it.
Be whatever the dwarven
You don't know, you can't
W
speak
is.
dwarves.
The only person I think. No, you don't even know dwarvish.
Dwarvish. Actually, it's that.
You know,
It's a
undercommon
line.
and
That's
abyssal.
quite cool.
That one.
Yeah, you're
the
correct.
single line.
Cool.
Hammer the line.
I'll take them, put them in my sack or whatever. Ugh.
Okay.
Now my boys will be with me forever.
So what time of day is it, roughly?
Roughly about 3 o'clock.
Is it bedtime yet?
From speaking to like Joe and Graham, they say that Hayden goes off and does something in some dark cave somewhere.
Yeah.
I'd like to go and
Oh,
try
yeah,
and find
that'll be-
Hayden.
That'll be actually the time that I'm going to go and
Okay.
bait.
You
I mean,
go to try and find Hayden.
Yeah.
Does he find you? I think they know where your dark cave is.
by the time. Don't make it sound so ominous.
Remember to
Um,
knock.
I suppose by the time that would have been done, because I won't have to train people, so yeah, I would be going to there.
I'll go and find you. Can I join you?
I'll like shift over slightly.
So I won't say anything. I sit down and I just try and clear my mind, meditate, do whatever,
Ok.
for as long as I possibly can.
Okay.
until I get bored.
It takes time to clear your mind because you've got a lot of running through it.
Yeah.
And you sit there. You don't know how long you're sitting there.
Mm.
Eventually, gets to a time
That's
where you
the
both
fun part.
gets a time where you both think, right, I'm getting a bit hungry now.
Yeah, it'll be a dark, quiet game which says, right, time to go, Tim.
Okay.
So you head back to the foamy mug. Foamy mug? That's what it's called, isn't it?
Foaming tap.
Foaming tap.
Is that
No, the
a sapping
mug.
foam?
Foaming gash.
Foamy mug, isn't it? Foaming mug. Foaming.
Yeah.
Foaming mug.
Yes.
Tappy
You can
foam
find me
stuff.
just in a dark corner, just sat there, like everyone just staring.
We've got like an
Yeah, I'm
adoring
getting used to
fan.
that.
It's called recognition, Graham.
I don't like it.
Could be worse.
You're not used to it, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Could be staring at you for the wrong reasons.
Mm.
But for all we know, Tim, for all we know.
They probably are. It's fine.
We did.
Just a dark corner. It's fine here. I like it.
Just think we did tell someone about that petrified gnome in the thing, didn't we?
We did.
That's fine. Well, they're not going anywhere anyway.
We told Z Digamatox.
Yeah,
Well, I've got-
and that petrified gnome, you would have been told that he has been recovered and restored as well.
And subsequently died in the battle.
Are we leaving? Are we leaving for the surface tomorrow?
That sounds like an idea. I mean,
Whilst I've got
Whilst
you,
we
got you
were-
all, and I probably will forget, I wanted to get these made, and I'll give everyone one of the pendants. Just because,
nice.
why the fuck not?
These look kind of cool.
Thing is, it's actual platinum. you
Gold
use.
and platinum, because
Awesome.
we have got some serious, like, marketing to do. Not really, it's just,
Cool.
why not? We're adventuring, we are Huntinghawks.
Joe, can you like enchant these all with like the message things so you can like use them like communication?
No.
Damn.
It's more just like a symbol, like, we are all one group, we are all friends, so, you know, that's all that's for, don't forget it. No matter what happens, no matter what else we go through, still like the way that we all are unified in some way, so. And plus, it looks really fucking cool.
I kind of like it.
How cool would it be to be like, oh, you haven't heard of us? Maybe this will help.
Do we have like chain or pin or?
That's pretty cool.
I
Still haven't
made-
heard of you.
I just made a badge for now, I didn't want to do
No,
it how you want.
he took the liberty of putting them on chains.
Didn't mean to put them on chains because I thought it'd be easy. But this is how you can wear them, you can attach it to something.
So a cop badge like style.
Just put it on your jacket.
Flip
Just,
your wallet open. Huntinghawks, nobody move.
why
This
did it
is a
say?
raid.
Why did it say Mr. Green Pell, Lloyd's Tea? Oh no.
I like it.
Nice, thanks.
Thank you.
Right. The guy's name that made him was called Weldon. So
Wilton.
Weldon.
I'll try.
I don't fucking remember.
You
Oh,
did a
no,
good job.
fucking.
I was supposed to write it down, but I forgot. Yeah, his
Well,
guy's name was Weldon just because
Well, it looks like a backwards T. Whether this is anything like that.
maybe he can't spell, or maybe it's just a language you don't know still.
Probably underdarkish.
Yeah.
Or under gnome-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever language.
So you're welcome.
Okay,
Yeah.
so are you guys resting up again for the night?
I feel like I've only just
Yeah.
got up.
Yeah. Unless there's any provisions we're going to need for the journey.
You can,
get
yeah,
more stock
you can
of
spend
all.
the whole time. You would also know that the Digmatogs are sorting you out with.
That's right. They
A couple
us
of
rations.
rucksacks to go with.
They're sorting you out with a few guides.
Nice.
Jim Jar is like, I'm gonna guide you there, and then leave you at the surface to
Thank you very much.
head back. I kind of need to be with my people now,
Makes sense.
and
Thanks for getting us this far, at least.
hey, no worries, no worries. And Rasharu's like,
Oh, he's still here.
I'm Rasharu.
Mm-hmm.
I must head back to my people now as well. It's been a pleasure.
Can you do me a favour? Can you say hi to Storm for me and I miss him?
I will.
Thanks.
Next time you see Stool, he may be as big as me.
Yeah.
Mushrooms looking to
First
spring
one.
up.
So
We'll still fit on the shoulder.
one friend who is causing a bit of commotion, although people understand that he's actually an ally, is Glabagool.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He's just sort of been hanging around.
Shit.
Everyone's kind of looking at
He's gotten really good at like emoting with the
Imagine how
skeleton
freak
inside
people
him.
the fucking
Mm.
morning. It's like, oh god.
He's doing the Fortnite dances.
Just
He's learned how to floss.
Oh dear.
What are we going to do with Glabagool?
Perhaps he could
Skelly
stay
jelly.
here and like deter any other oozers from coming
Yeah.
this way.
What, you mean that you wanted to employ him?
Yeah.
He could have been a line of defence
Give
for
him a
him.
house,
Yeah.
a wage.
Just feed him some gold coins every now
I
and again.
guess 401k.
I don't think he eats gold.
Well, yeah, we do some leathery
Just chuck some leftovers into him
Yeah.
every now and then, it'll be fine.
Perhaps this.
You needn't do that. I would get my sustenance from picking up the scraps that are already on the ground.
No, never.
He can literally be employed as the city.
Waste disposal
Yeah.
system. Is it that machine that's like...
That's
Yeah.
pretty much what Legionnaires
He is
keeps doing.
the
to
garbage
engines,
man.
Clean up the leftovers. Very
Of
useful.
course, I would be happy to help.
This place is gonna be spotless when we
Yeah.
come
And
back.
Jim goes like, you might want to clear that with a dig of the
Yeah.
tops first.
Yeah, true.
Also,
One,
you need to-
One thing you need to worry about as well is, and he sort of like looks at Glabagool and he's just like, if we get to a point where the source of this power that's giving him sentience is removed,
You guys have just kicked a load of oozes ass, so I'm sure having to deal with one wouldn't be...
I mean, you're well equipped to deal with oozers. That is true. But then having this guy rolling around, I see what your point is. Just unsuspectingly sucking people up would be bad.
mm.
It would be pretty obvious though if he starts sucking
I'm
people
sure
up.
that the dig of the tops would have a contingency or something for that.
Put a bell on him or something. Hear him coming.
Or a cat bell. Or a cat with a bell in.
Or just put him out of the way somewhere.
have him at one of your gates.
Mm.
Just have him in the doorway so that if anyone comes in that's not friendly,
Yeah, anyone that doesn't
Yeah.
know the secret password,
Yeah,
move out the way.
perhaps he could like live above the gate, and when it locks him, he press a button, he drops down onto it.
Ah,
It's a built-in trap.
yeah.
Glabagool, you
You
have
are
sentience now,
10
therefore
foot
you
by
are a
10 foot
being.
pit. Put him in it.
What do you
Yes.
want to do? Instead of us deciding for you, is there anything that you actually want to do?
And he just sort of, the skeleton just.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
think I would like to stay here and help this city. My kind of
Alright then.
damaged it, and I would like to restore it.
That's fine. But just obviously, from their point of view as well, you must understand that
Oh, of
what is
course.
given you sentience could also be taken away.
Ooh.
Will be used against them.
Mm.
The same thing, obviously, what happened with all the users with the pudding here.
Then I'm sure my new friends here would help me.
Okay. Then they can't argue with it. He wants to do what he wants to do.
I'm sure they will take care of him if anything happens.
Oh yes.
They will definitely take care of you.
Yes, great.
Yes.
Like the first time.
You'll be-
Yes, I fully understand that they would
Take
have to kill me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, can you please tell the skeleton off? Because yes, I know they would.
But
Take. Yeah.
if that were to be the case, then I wouldn't know, because I would already be lost.
That's true. Effectively losing your sentence would be like already dying, so win-win. Or lose-lose.
died twice.
Mm.
You would know.
No, I've only died once.
Well,
The other time
James
was
Bond.
almost.
okay, so you
travelling montage.
Yeah.
So you guys,
It's like red line
you guys
on
rest for the night,
Yeah.
and then
that. Actually, What do we think this this stone of controlling earth elementals? I mean, it's going to take someone focusing on it to get the most out of it. What do we say we let our friend Elder here keep on with it?
You also know that anything that's created in the Entomoc's boon doesn't require concentration either.
But when we're out of there, later on, might be something fair to
That
contribute.
stone, is it a one-time use or is it?
It doesn't say. It just says it's like casting the spell, but
No, you can use it as many times as you want.
yeah. Sweet, elemental buddy. The only downside is that, you know, if anyone's losing concentration on it, the elemental might come and attack us. I say might, it will. Or just go crazy and attack
It
everyone.
definitely
Do
will.
you use concentration spells or?
Yes, very much so.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's
The other
entirely
thing
my
is-
choice.
I am
Just
working on like, to
Um,
actually maintain it a
can I
bit
look-
better, to concentrate it better.
Can't.
But
The other thing
Take
is
it
that we
on.
just keep it until the point where it's just easier to concentrate. I give it to someone where
Conjure
the
elementals,
possibility
yeah,
of losing
that's
concentration isn't
Yeah.
a bad thing,
Yeah,
so not
yeah.
for fighting purposes, but for
Yeah.
I just didn't know if the
aid.
Was it-
item didn't require concentration, but it says as if you cast
Yeah,
it. So
everything would.
I suppose we could use it as a defence.
It's
In times where there's not
I
really much
suppose
need for concentration,
Yeah.
more
the
beneficial.
best thing would be if we summoned it and then left the area,
Yeah.
because the
and then just
elemental just kind
concentration,
of it
then-
sticks around for about an hour after, I think.
Having it more as like a servant than
Yeah,
an
it
actual
disappears 1 hour.
fighting.
what if, so if we come, say for instance, we come across say like a bandit, a camp or something, we summon it, have it walk over, drop concentration, and it goes nuts and kills them.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't think you need to attune to it, so free for anyone
it
to
doesn't say you have to.
You
give it a
keep
go.
hold of it
I've
now,
got
Jay.
I
mental
wonder if I can train
constitution.
Hercules to use it.
Good work.
You don't think so.
I don't think he'd be able to speak the command word unless it's like.
Just a few clicks.
Okay.
Keep
So
hold of it for now, Joe. It'll
We
be.
need to learn the awaken, that work on him.
No, sad
Let's
ones.
not do that.
Don't. And besides, it only lasts for an hour, and then he fuck off home again. And then there'd be a whole load of sentient earth elementals rolling around, and that would be
No, I meant for Hercules.
still
Oh.
not an animal. Maybe a headband of intellect.
Yes.
right. So you guys
Wait.
rest up for the night.
Yeah.
Next day, preparations are made for your departure. You have a small caravan.
Oh, sweet.
RB.
Supplies we need.
Yeah, so supplies are sorted. You've got guides with you.
Sweet.
You head off. You know, the Digmatox bid you one final farewell, and you all head off out of the gates of Blingdenstone on your journey.
Wave and farewell.
The
They were nice.
so
We've actually
They
left
say-
the town better than what we found it.
That's a first. We're getting better at this, guys.
it's going to take roughly a month or so to get to the surface this way. I know that it's either that or it's 4 months to Gondgrim, so
Yeah, let's go this way.
I understand.
I've also just remembered there was something else I was supposed to tell you guys, but I forgot what going on. When the Pudding King dude died / melted, he was saying obviously about Jubilex, figured.
Yeah.
Something about that the children of Jubilex will be feasting on the wedding or the ceremony of the.
Wait.
It's a good boy, anyway.
That wedding's
short term.
already happened, hasn't it?
Yeah, didn't we see
It's
that?
just a.
Was that a
Right,
practice?
right.
I think that was probably a wedding rehearsal.
So what?
I was ill that day, so I don't know what you guys saw. It's what I'm telling you now.
Are they
But
getting married? Is that what's
no,
happening?
no. she's getting married to someone else.
Okay, and
But he's gonna
He's
go and
invited?
gate crash.
Oh, I know what it is.
Pretty
Kick
much.
down.
Jubilex
Kick
is
down
in
after-
love with-
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just wedding crashes, and he is Owen Wilson.
So if anyone knows that,
He's just gonna rock in like,
she should not be
"Wow,
married.
wow."
His wedding crashes. He's Owen Wilson, but in this one, Owen Wilson eats the bride.
Okay.
He can't kill what's already dead.
So,
Oh, I don't want to be. I don't want to
Yeah.
go to
I
that
mean,
party.
our problem, not really. It turns out that they are actually fighting each other, though, apparently.
That's good to know. Maybe
Well, those two, from what I know, they share a realm or a space in the abyss anyway. They're always at each other's necks. So it's just probably just like transcended into here. And I was like, oh, that's my chance. I'm gonna fuck you up. And then it's like turf war.
Okay.
So we've only come across 3. Then
Yeah,
we go
we've only come across 3, but 2 of them already fighting each other, which is
Yeah.
good because that means if they're gonna fuck each other up, maybe only one will stay alive, and then the
Yeah.
problem seems to be not sorting itself,
Those
but it's
gnolls we encountered were yelling about
oh, the
Yimigu,
Yimigu, yeah.
but from what I understand, that's pretty much par for a course for gnolls. So
Yeah.
50-50.
Yes, right.
So
okay.
that's happening.
I'm
I did
assuming
warn
they're
the
all out at
Digimatox
this point.
about it, just because if something then expands further, they need to be ready. If it just happened, I'd feel bad that we could have said something.
Well, at least they know about it.
They know something, because especially the fact that everywhere else you've been to as well, like chaos and destruction
Yeah.
has followed.
They're kind of a bit more out of the way here. It's like they don't have a big old dark lake right next to their settlement for what's his face to come strolling out of.
Okay.
We'll cross that monstrous demon bridge
Why
when
was Leigh
we
in the
come
back
to it.
If only someone had maybe a dream, perhaps, of
I've not had any dreams.
So,
I've dreams.
Onwards.
Never mind.
so you guys travel for about for a few days.
While we're going, can I be talking to our gnomish guides and trying
course.
to pick up some of their language?
I would say because of the time you spent in, what language are you trying to pick up? Gnomish or Undercommon?
Probably undercommon.
Undercommon.
Yeah.
What can I say?
The one that 3 members of the party speak already.
I don't.
3 members being you.
Yeah. I don't speak any
Graham
language
speaks
apart
as
from
well?
common.
No.
Graham doesn't speak it.
Eldritch.
You're the only one that speaks it.
No,
I only know common and that's it.
I'm not offering to help.
I know common and one
Okay.
other language.
Yeah.
Make
Is it infernal?
intelligence check.
Just a hunch.
18.
18. So over the space of a few days and the time that you spent in Blingdenstone, I'd say that you have like a basic understanding. You can make what you want known, but complex language is really it's a bit beyond you at the
Okay.
minute.
I'll work on it.
Okay.
I'd like to have surgery on my eyes so I look like Riddick so I can see in the dark.
Who's going
It's
to perform this surgery?
I can try if you want.
I can
No,
try.
because I've seen you make a terrible light before.
It just gets the
just,
back of it.
just attach them behind you, eyes
Yeah.
and shoot beams out.
Trust me, you don't want that.
I'll cast light on your eyeballs, but that won't be fun for anyone, I don't think.
Do it.
It burns.
Do it now.
All I can see is nothing but
don't
light.
poke his eyeball. It's really unhygienic.
So, couple of
Really
fun out in the Underdark.
Alright, so
It's the Underdark, not the Thunderdark.
It is now.
Take it seriously, man.
okay, so you guys are travelling for a few days.
Coming out with order today. Thunderdark. What's going on?
You come to a, you know, the area that you're in is large and open, but it's lit by the fungi and moss that you've seen, you know, fluorescent.
Some colours at last.
Phasers? Or is this
No, just that it's fungi and moss.
Thank goodness.
So you guys come to rest that night. What would your normal
Whoops.
on the road now? What would your normal sort of like rest pattern be?
How
My
many-
rest pattern
we
would
got enough
be
party
Gayback
total,
and one guy.
Okay.
Even though there's still a bunch of people there, I'll still dome.
Well, to be fair, Hayden, you don't know get back and Gringo
Oh no, I don't do
because
it.
you're not a black belt.
Shit.
What a twist.
It would be Chung Moon and Toy Guy and Warren.
Hmm.
I've just gone to sleep.
I'll do a.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've
I'll
got.
keep a watch out for.
Right, you can watch.
Yeah. How many
First
guys
thing.
have we got? Jim Jar and.
You got Jim Jar and 4 others.
Okay.
2 of them are like warriors. Well, no, I'd say like 3 of them would be like the normal like warriors, and 1 is like the actual guide. Usually, because you've been speaking to him a while,
Yes.
usually he's like a caravan guide, does
Okay.
trade things, so he knows the way.
He's done this really lots of times.
Yeah.
Then. Cool. So he should be able to advise us on best ways of keeping watch and
I can
stuff.
fit
Yeah.
9 people in the dome, so that's still, if you just do the usual thing what we've been doing before, just 9 in the dome and a couple
Yeah.
on watch outside.
Yeah, if we have like shifts of like 2 people, like one of us and one of the
9 in the
warriors
dome.
or.
Wait, because you still got Eldith, Jim Jar, and so you got Eldith, Jim Jar, Fargus.
Thought Jim Joe was staying behind.
No, Jim Jar's coming with you,
Until
and
we get
then
to the
he's
surface.
going back.
Right.
So there's 9 of
Hercules.
us and 4 guards, 4 guides.
So
13.
Yeah.
4 people outside at a time and rotate.
Okay.
Another thing that I do, I'm trying to meditate and clear my mind and everything.
So who's taking first watch?
I'll take first.
You take first watch.
Yeah, take on the first.
Second.
Last.
I can't leave this bit, so
Oh yeah, you've got to stay
Convenient.
here.
I'll take the last.
You're last.
I can
We
sit
take
up
a
and just
second.
look out the dome. So
The guards that we're with. Can
Okay, you can go
Can
on
they
and
do
last
it?
watch it.
Yeah.
Sure.
We should have like at least 2 people on each watch.
Yeah.
I'll go on first watch as well.
Alright, so you 2 on first watch want you to make a perception check.
13.
That's cool.
Okay. That was a 1.
So I'm just, these books
Yeah.
are great.
Same.
So-
I don't understand anything. I think it's written in Undercommon. I really hope it is.
Irrelevant, because I rolled a 1 on my check. You do notice sounds of oncoming footsteps.
Joe, wake everyone up.
And
Yeah.
just like,
Major armor.
you hear conversation, but you don't know, because it's quite a ways you can't make it out, like what language or anything it is.
Okay. Head into the dome and start prodding people with my staff. Be like, got someone approaching.
okay.
Get ready. Quick.
How dark is it here?
Lit by moss and
Is it
fungi.
dim light sort of thing? Or
It's sort of like patches of dim light, some a bit brighter than others.
so the darkness would make it stick out like a sore thumb? I'll leave that for
Actually,
today.
I'll ninja it. I'll be fine.
Magical darkness.
Ninja it.
Still illuminated.
I don't know. It's magical darkness. I'd be invisible, I just couldn't see shit.
Well, everyone would be invisible.
Mm.
It's
No one can see
magical
anything.
darkness.
Yeah.
Unless they're like a warlock or something.
I'll leave it.
What's the chances they have a warlock there?
50-50, they either do or they don't. That's how probabilities work.
I'll light up my mace just as a source of light.
Okay.
See it.
Are you being particularly quiet, or are you?
No.
Depends how loud Joe's waking us up.
Well, can people hear us outside the dome when we're inside?
If you've been more than the 9th person within the dome, will disappear anyway.
Well, yeah, I've got to go in to wake people up.
So yeah,
so-
the dome disappears then.
Wake up! What? Wake up! Someone coming! Get up, 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 up.
Right, the dome.
So again, you can hear people coming because you're not being particularly quiet. You would notice that the whatever's coming is trying to be quiet, but they're still.
Now that we know they're here, we can do it.
So, what the sounds that you hear are coming from this direction.
Okay, and where
So
are
you
we?
guys would be sort of over here, I would say. They're over here, like your friends are over here.
Yeah.
And they're like, look, just keep us safe. We'll guard the caravan.
Yeah, okay.
And,
No worries.
then we don't have to do anything in the battle, and it makes it easier for the dungeon master.
I understand completely.
Yeah. Funny enough, that's the most sense you've ever made. This
Yeah.
one.
I won't be out here because Joe was going to get everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so if they're humanoids, I'll hold person on the toughest looking ones, and we can just squish them.
I'll just have a mesa light as a source of light, not
Oh, no, I've got my exit strategy.
threatening or anything.
So,
I'll wait for them to
Oh,
come
yeah.
round the corner.
Well, it's not
Okay.
everywhere anyway.
Come
Oh,
into view.
true.
But yeah, go on out, do cast light on your axe.
Cool. Okay, so what happens is some really fucked up shit.
Turns out they're just a bunch of friendly ninjas coming by.
Okay, so what's everyone's? Well, everyone make a perception check because you're actively looking.
Oh, it's even worse.
What's that?
She doesn't cast spells.
22.
What's that?
22.
20. 12.
14.
Cool. What did you get? You not doing it.
Not good.
20. 12.
So it's only Baker that doesn't notice, as just this big, like sort of like grey-skinned head just like pokes around the corner, and you would recognise this because it looks a lot like Ront, who you knew back in the day.
Oh yeah. He was a
This is an orc, and he just like looks, sees you all staring at him, and just like back around the corner. And then you just hear the sound. And then you just hear
What?
What was the League of
a
Orug?
Is it mind
Orug?
and
I don't think that's who we're dealing with.
we get 1, 2. You see,
lightning bolt, you say?
Guys, I don't think these guys are friendly.
you see 4 of these orcs just like filter in, just like standing there looking all tough. And you see one just jumps onto this ledge here, and he just like looks like he's in charge. And he's just like,
Long?
you human.
Am I invisible?
Apparently.
What you do here?
Passing through.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Be nice.
I was being nice.
He's you have told.
Good
they
old
have-
fashioned shakedown.
Yeah.
Shouldn't there be a bridge?
Yeah, it's usually a bridge.
So they've told us like, no, but what I do have
Yeah.
is
Yes,
axe
yes,
instead.
we have a toll to.
Yes.
take money.
No.
Yes, we have a toll to collect. How would you like to pay?
Yeah.
You
Gold
collect,
or iron?
you
And he's
collect,
sort of like looking like he's struggling to understand what you're saying because he's just like,
you collect money. My friend collects ears.
Hi.
He hasn't
And I
got any-
slowly lower my mask.
Doesn't have orc ear yet.
I don't think that's going to
make
work
an
at all.
intimidation check. You have advantage.
Oh.
That work on all.
Cool.
It's pretty fucked up.
19.
Okay. You just sort of look. You see like his eyes go wide, and it's just like confusion, and he looks. He sort of like takes a little step back.
He pulls down his mask as I want to like flash the purple eyes and I stand next to him as well. It's like to say, not ordinary humans.
And he just goes,
You may leave now.
"We
Leave your weapons.
take money."
No.
Leave your money, your weapons.
You take
He
money.
just sort of like, at this point he just goes,
They all have to make.
"Wisdom
They all have to make a wisdom saving throw.
It was just like,
I'm gonna be casting slam as soon as she
DC
picks up.
16.
He's like, go and roll.
Well, I got a 2, 2 natural 20s,
Oh.
a 1, and a natural 15.
Okay.
So that makes that a 16. What's the
right,
DC?
16. So 2 fail.
2 fail.
They
and I'll
are
make that-
frightened of me.
These ones, they're just like looking and they're just like, they've got the sword in their hands and looking up at the boss, and the boss like that, and the other two are just like ready, but they're just like as they start to shit themselves a little bit.
Tim, shall we?
Yes, let's. After you.
Oh,
Roll some initiative.
you are too kind, sir.
Oh, no, damn it.
Oh, damn it.
And they absolutely destroy us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Hayden. After you.
No, after you.
No,
Just get
please.
next.
No, I insist. No, please. No, please.
I'd like to spend my action insisting you go first.
And I'd like to spend my action pardoning you two. Would you mind awfully? No,
No.
please, pardon me. No, in fact, no, please.
Just save me an ear, will you?
Allow me.
So it's like, guys, it's done.
Oh,
Can I have an
yeah,
ear?
exactly. Jolly good show. No, yours would have. No, you didn't. Splendid.
And then we didn't have to do anything. They just got bored waiting for you to start and walked off.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, have we got? Oh, while we're on the subject, critical hits. I'm changing the way that everyone does them, just so they're a bit more fun for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
Instead of it just being double dice damage, because if you roll ones on a crit, and it's like like that. What it's going to be now is you deal maximum damage,
Yeah.
and then you roll the dice.
Yeah.
So you only add the. So say you
Yeah, you
do.
roll
Say you
once.
have like a 1d8 plus 3. You would get 11 points of damage, and then you roll the d8 and add the d8.
Nice.
Oh, I see. So
Very
you,
good.
it's
So you
like,
don't add the 3 again.
it's like brutal critical, but
Critical on a
Max,
slide.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Is that every single dice on the slide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast
So-
one person, which will give me an automatic credit.
I can't wait till I get brutal critical
Okay.
with 3.
I'm going to need some time.
That'll be 12 and 6, plus 12 plus 12 plus 5.
Right. Not on the brutal critical. The brutal critical, no, that doesn't count because
Aw.
that is you just roll an extra.
Well, you've got
Dice
it
to it.
side there.
But
that's a dice roll. It's
but
double.
the same also applies for these guys as well.
Let's not get credit
Yeah.
again.
I've got an easy
So
of a
there is
million.
that. But also,
I don't.
just because it's going to make it a lot more fun for me, is whenever there's like a big boss or anything like that, or it's a hard fight, instead of going for the average HP that is here, I'm going to just give it the maximum HP. Just because, like with that pudding kit,
We are too
it was
far
2
apart,
fucking rounds.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to
So-
rope him. I'm going to hit him twice. 2 less.
So fuck you guys. Right, so have we got 25 to 20?
Good stuff.
Cool. So.
Just poorly.
And
Yes.
20 to 15.
17.
Okay.
No, I insist.
Mhm.
15 to 10.
11.
Bad guys. Bad guys.
10 to 5.
7.
Also 7.
Let's get an initiative modifier. It's a 4.
You got 4.
4.
So if I got a natural 20,
That's
my first
fine.
hit would be a 26.
This is fine.
Okay,
Oh, no,
so
it's raging, so not.
starting off,
28.
what's going to happen is some shit. Okay, so the big guy here wielding the spear is going to take one step closer. He's going to like point it towards. Well, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, he's going to shoot lightning at us. That's my trick.
It kind of does.
Why are we all in a perfect line?
So he's going to point his spear and he's just going to go, "Yeah, I can move out grumsh." And a spiritual weapon is going to appear there.
What weapon is it?
It is a spear.
Oh,
And he's going to attack Joe.
oh, it was a spell, wasn't it? Oh,
yeah.
counter it.
Oh.
I thought he was going to do an attack.
Oh, well, if you counter in it,
Yeah.
then that doesn't happen. So,
Yeah,
so
no.
it's like,
No.
grumsh, and you see just this flash in front of you, and you just go,
Yeah, Joe's like,
like that, and it's just like,
when will he realise?
But money, please!
When will he realise that he's fucked with the wrong?
and
We are the
then
heroes of Blingdenstone.
he's going to,
Run away.
he's going to, see, this is the thing.
Run like
He's
a
going to stay there.
bitch.
This guy is going to go and run up here, like this,
Oh, no.
wielding a great axe, and he's going to take a swing at
I like
Tim.
that.
I counter it.
What?
That's a 23, Tim.
Yes.
So that is going to be
Oh, now I'm conflicted.
13 points of slashing as he just
Two
slashes
axes.
this great axe into your side.
Hellish
No,
rebuke.
originally I was going to
Hellish rebuke.
oh, let's just go for the big guy. And I'm like,
And
actually,
then,
no, let's have an
so he's got to make a
off.
dex save.
Yes.
That is 20.
Yeah, that saves, but he takes half of. What's that? That's 12. 11, sorry.
So 5.
Yes.
So as he hits you, you just sort of like your eyes flash, and fire runs up his axe and into him. He's like, "Arrgh!" And he just looks at you, his eyes wide, just like.
Run.
This guy is also going to run up to you and just swing with his axe. No, that's probably
got
that's a
great axe as
19.
well?
Yeah, he's got a great. They've all got great axes.
Yeah.
And he's just going to swing and miss.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
take the combat.
Hayden.
I'm going to show you. Right, now I'm really conflicted. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, looks like we're doing that then.
Those two. Is
Those two are
scared.
fried.
Yeah.
I will go. Whoop.
Yoink.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, 1, 2 there, so I don't get. El Rajay.
Okay, so you just move in behind,
Wow.
ducking through attacks, and you bring your axe up.
12.
Just
Ooh.
misses.
You've got advantage.
Just
for playing this.
misses.
Yeah, I rolled
Just
poorly.
misses. So
Oh, you, what? Oh.
next attack. Oh, you've got advantage. Did you roll with advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just rolled
right, next
poorly.
attack. You get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
correct.
fuck. Oh, this one maybe usually fails me. Oh god. 17.
Hits.
Fucking shit.
So you miss with the first one because you're worried about the guy behind you. And the next one.
Oh god, why? Terrible. 6. 8 points of slashing and 8 points of radiant.
Still pretty good.
Okay, so
No, it's not.
you miss with the first one, but the second one cuts across his back. There's flash of radiance, and he just turns. He's like, "Argh!" And he doesn't like the fact
I
that
was
he's now
asleep a
flashed.
second ago.
It was you.
Tired.
The guy that's sort of behind you is just sort of like looking at Tim, like scared, and sees you there, and he's just like
Go for it.
No. No.
taking a swing, but it's with disadvantage because you're there.
Yeah.
Hearted.
So that is going to be a 16 to hit.
Just.
Hits. And he's going to deal. That is 8 points of damage, half to 4 because you're raging. As he just like, it's sort of like half-heartedly, more just like sort of like bopping you with it. It's just like he's still just staring at Tim. He's just scared, like anything. Tim, you're
They're
going.
doing it better.
Um,
And they're all shit.
light the mace up even more.
Double fire.
Win, top
Natural 18 plus
Yeah, that's going to hit.
That's a d6 plus 2d8 plus 2d6. So 9 from.
Which one are you hitting? The one in front of you?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
The guy's already
9
half dead.
From the
I'm
mace.
going to stop you there.
I didn't
Yeah,
really do
6
a
hit
lot.
points too.
That's a kill.
So
You're welcome.
So you just swing it,
No, I
and
insist.
it just crack, and his head is just disappears in blood and flame.
Why do I just have this image of like at the start of 4 too?
I kind of look at these two.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
I just look at these two, and then
You just like,
and then I bring the mace round for attack on this guy.
and then just
17.
17 hits.
Cool. For 9.
9 points of damage.
1 point of them is fire.
Yeah, that's fine. So your first one takes the head off this one, just it explodes. And then the next one just swings and just catches the shoulder of this other one. It's like,
I told you. Run.
and he sort of like looks up to the guy with the spear and he's like, now it's this guy's turn, and he's just like, and he just pulls a javelin out from behind him. Just sort of throws it at you, but
You know, just
Half-hearted.
still going to be a 22.
Jesus, yeah.
These guys.
Got to roll a 17 and an 18. So that is going to be not as much damage as the other one, but that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage as this javelin just like hits you, and he's sort of like. Do they make saves at the end of their
Yes,
turn?
they make a save at the end of
Make
the
one for that other one. What's the DC?
16.
Yeah, that's not. And that one actually succeeds. After hitting you, it's like now just renewed.
it can bleed.
He's like, he's like, what the fuck was I afraid of this guy? And he's like, yeah, let's go.
And the sharks will come.
And so as a bonus action, he can actually move up to his speed right up to you now.
Oh no.
And so he's just going. Actually, had his movement anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Take his fucking head off.
Graham and Adam.
Seeing Tim just like turn that one into
Paste.
of paste and dust, I was going, boom, motherfucker. So just a 10-foot sphere should be sent on him. Should hit them two, but not Hayden.
It'd have to be here.
Yeah, so where can hit them two, but not Hayden.
Yeah, sure.
Constitution saving throw from them three.
Okay.
3rd level shatter.
Oh, shot.
Boom, motherfucker.
What's the DC?
That was really loud.
16.
2 succeed. This guy fails. Those 2 succeed.
Who's maths there? 29 points of thunder damage. Half if you succeed.
So 29, half if you succeed. So he's dead.
Wow.
Bye.
So this loud shatter just goes off, and you just hear this. It's like a. And he just goes. He's just clutching his head and just falls to the ground, just blood pouring out of his ears. What do you say, 29?
Yeah, I think so.
So that halved would be 14. So he again, clutching his ear. And the other guy is sort of like staggers back, but looks fine. Adam?
Yeah, I'm gonna hunt and smart this dude.
Okay.
Do an ambusher.
Yeah.
That is 18 to hit.
18 hits.
4, 25 points damage.
Yeah.
And second attack.
Hit.
For 16 to hit.
Hit. Just
10 points damage.
10 points. Ooh. So 2 arrows into him, and he staggers back, and he's like,
But wait, there's more.
Third attack.
"Yep."
No.
Oh,
What do you roll?
12.
No. Second one, he just raises his shield, and he's just like, and you can see that his eyes is just like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on?
made a
Joe.
mistake. I am going to upcast Whole Person as the 3rd level spell, so I can affect 2 targets.
Yep.
One on him and one on which of those two's looking less injured. That guy hasn't been hit yet, has he?
Yes, he has.
Been hit. I've hit him.
Yeah.
That guy's been hit more.
They've
He's been
both
shattered.
they both look like they're equally as injured.
He's closer to me, so him and the boss. So
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I'll do him first.
Stop.
What's DC? That's a 5, never mind. And that is a 10, so they are both just like frozen in space. Place, not space.
Leave at all.
Okay, is that your go?
I'm going to ask them to kindly pay up.
Okay.
Not that I
And they're just
expect
like-
to be
they're
able
just
to
like-
live that long. Can't move.
It's at that point that you hear a
Bit of a cave troll.
Maybe hurry up here, guys.
this large spined creature with a huge greatsword just sort of like comes around the it doesn't look like that.
Okay.
And it looks like an orc that's just been fucking twisted. Horns out the side here.
Demon orc.
And he's just like and he looks at you guys and goes, humans.
Well, some of us.
Does he also not see the
And
paste
he-
on the floor?
Yeah.
He runs
Tiefling, actually.
in.
I don't know what I am.
Wait,
and
I'm pretty sure you're just like a guy.
Probably.
he's going to attack
I am human man.
Tim.
Why?
Because you're closest. I know, he would have had to run past you, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
So he's just gonna, he's literally, it's just gonna, more that he's coming in, he's just gonna see you there, swing at you with this huge ass greatsword. He would not have advantage because that guy's frozen in spot. But that is going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
And then he's just going to try and bite you.
Ooh, nasty.
That's going to hit because that's a natural 19. So yeah, that's going to hit. Because that's 26, and that's going to be some damage. 10 points of damage, halved to 5. Okay. Now the guy up there can't do anything, so at the end of the turn he's not going to make the save.
Cool.
He's still there.
Cool.
Then that other one, he's going to make his save as well. Nope.
Don't get a move unless I say you do.
Now it's Hayden's turn. So you got this big ass guy that's just
So one of them was
coming
like,
behind
yeah,
you.
managed to hit the one managed to bite me. There's the two that were going to turn on and be like, hello, beastie. And
That guy will basically die to whoever hits him because it's an auto crown held one.
yeah, but big guy,
Big
big
guy,
monster,
Yeah, to be fair, by that logic, technically next shot can just take those both out.
big monster.
No,
Gotta hit
two
him.
melee
Reckless.
attacks. You get advantage
Yes.
on the attack.
26.
That's all I mean.
26
He's basically
hits.
got it anyway.
Just take a bit of damage.
12 points slashing.
Yep.
7 points radiant.
Okay. 12 points
Which
slashing,
one's held you with that?
Yeah.
7
7
points
points
radiant.
radiant.
So 19.
One near me.
Yep.
Second,
That's what
Yeah.
that's
24
Uh huh.
for 17 slashing.
17 slashing.
That's it.
Okay. As you hit him, he just sort of like takes it and then just brings his sword up to take attack against you. That's going to be a 19 to hit, and that is going to deal
Some damage.
11 points slashing damage, half to 5.
Yeah.
I actually literally rolled what the.
He deals the average amount of damage.
So that was Hayden's turn. Tim.
This guy's held.
Yeah.
Right, so that's an auto.
Auto
Crit.
crit.
If
Yeah.
you hit him,
Yeah, I rolled a natural
So
20.
well, 4
So-
times.
he dies. Tim. He dies.
Good
His
buy.
head
He had
also
8 hit
goes.
points left. He dies.
Oh, yeah.
Second attack against this guy.
Okay. You don't have advantage.
No,
next time.
sorry. 15.
Hits.
Oh, it does. With smite.
He dies as well. He
Dead.
had 8 hit points as well.
Good.
These guys
So
got
they just
any
cut
kind
them
of
both.
armour?
Just in one
Huh?
swoop.
Yeah.
So have these guys got any kind of armour on, or are they just random orc
They
barbarians?
have hide armor.
It's just
He's
one
got
swoop.
ringmail on.
It's like a baseball swing. It's like one head, two heads.
Okay, so that was Tim.
That's
Great
my
job.
go. That's all I can do for now.
Okay. So, he's dead. He's dead. Graham and Adam.
Same again. Just there, just them two. Constitution saving throw. Just
Right,
second level this
so-
time.
For the Eye of Brunch. What's the DC?
16.
Right, he fails. This guy has got advantage. So that is a natural 17, so he's going to succeed.
20. What's the match?
So he dies.
I'm just saying this up. Just, as I see Tim do, I'm just saying this clapping and that's what's doing it.
And the other one takes 10 points.
Thanks.
And you notice that as the other guy dies, this huge fucking spiny looking orc is just like and he's getting ready for the next attacks. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There's a mark on him.
Make him dead
Okay.
quick.
13.
Misses.
Shit. 23.
Hits. So 13, he literally just dodges his head out of the way. And the next one just like embeds it in his shoulder. He barely flinches when it hits.
20 points total.
20 points total. Okie dokie. Alright. Joe.
Gonna poke the big guy with second level magic missile.
Yep.
Pew pew pew. 13 points of magical force. Mediocre.
Okay, so and again he barely flinches as it's doing it, and he just like looks
Don't
down
like
at Hayden,
Not good. Not
and
good.
he's just like takes another like tree chop and swing at you.
Arcane ward you with my reaction.
That's not going to hit you. In fact, I roll with advantage. I don't know why I roll with advantage. It's still probably not going to hit you. 15.
Nope.
Yeah, that one misses, and again he comes in for this bite. That is a 19.
Yeah.
So
That one. I'll
that's
arcane
going to
ward.
hit you for 10 points of damage, halved to 5.
I think he means 0.
Okay, so as he tries to bite into you, it's just like his teeth just like bang off, just like.
Breaks 2.
And then he's going to actually move to here. Still within range of him. Hayden, your go.
So if I get to
Yeah.
there.
Swing
Sure. Flank that mother.
Sure, I'm chilling. They've all been shit today. Let's go with that one and that one. Oh yeah, 23.
Yep.
Oh yeah. 19 slashing. 4 radiant.
So 23.
First.
Yep. Hang on. 23. Yep. Go.
19 to hit for the second.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 12 again. Another 19.
Cool. And he just sort of like staggers, but he swings the sword back to hit you. That's going to be a 22.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 10 points of damage, half to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then it's Tim.
How's he looking?
You look pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'll say where to go. If it's like a couple, I'm going to be pissed.
Gonna light the mace up again because I can. Got advantage for 18.
Hits.
Cool. With all the snipe.
Why, Tim, why?
Take that evil
8
guy.
You motherfucker.
just from the mace.
How would you like to vanquish him?
Why can't we be
He
friends?
has 9 hit points, so
Why
did it?
can't we? Oh. Oh, well.
Rest in rep.
To be fair, I got 212, so I don't think I really could have made it anyway.
Because the mace lights up a little darker than what you guys are used to seeing. And then then as he's sort of like finished, like looking at you, I'm just going to bring the mace round, sort of like it spins his head.
Okay.
So he's looking at you,
Yeah,
but he's looking at me all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But his body doesn't move.
But you see a little bit of
So
darker
he just
energy.
sort of like, as you strike him with it, he's still just sort of like laughing maniacally. He's like,
His head's still the other way while laughing.
and then the breath leaves him.
Well, I seem have the happy disposition.
Loot
Still-
the corpses,
I
loot
believe
Still
we have a
clapping,
cold.
yeah.
the corpses.
Good going.
Well, yeah.
Take a look.
And I've got my mask back up. And
So has that mace got hotter? It seems like a really dark blue flame there.
Blue,
Oh no, wait.
blue, blue.
Sort of almost
That,
purple.
That was a Tanaruk.
Oh.
Demon Orc.
Oh, what?
That motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone know how big an orc warband usually is, so we can have more of these guys rolling through?
no, but I don't think we should be
The fact that we
starting.
actually came across him was the first time I've actually come across him.
Must be getting nearer to the surface.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So you guys looting the corpses, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So all the orcs have got hider armor on them, except for the fancy-looking orc, which had ring mail and a shield.
Does it look drow made?
It doesn't look drow made. It
Probably
looks
just
orc
orc
made.
So badly made.
Burn.
You got 4 great axes, 4 javelins, a spear off the fancy one, and this cruel-ass looking greatsword.
I would like to pick up the great sword.
It's like, oh yeah, let me show you what the greatsword looks
What
like.
was the other armour? There's Hayden.
Was it ring mail?
Ring
You
a
said?
ding ding mail.
Ring mail.
What are the ring mail?
Javelin's a D8, isn't it?
It looks like that.
Oh, that's spiky.
I would like
Ooh.
the sword, please.
By all
It's not
means.
magical.
I don't care, just for intimidation purposes. Is it a long sword or great sword?
Greatsword.
Great sword.
So hold
One,
up.
two,
Let me
10.
let me do the old
2d6.
make sure it's not
Okay.
cursed thing.
That actually could.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you do the thing, but I mean, I don't care.
Where you cast an identifier.
I don't have mine.
I'll take a
Just,
javelin as
detect
well.
magic.
Just
Oh,
because.
detect magic. You don't detect any magic.
Yeah, it should be safe unless it's one of those divine curses of being smoten by a god.
Were we in the middle of a rest or
Say what?
start of it?
It was
Starts
not long.
usually the first
Not long beginning, so you'll be able to get your full rest.
Does anybody want a battle axe?
There's
Stick
plenty
it in
of
the
battle
bag.
axes.
Was it?
Yeah, we'll put
I
it on
need
the
to make
caravan.
room for this weapon I'm not going to use, but it looks fucking cool anyway.
Yeah, well, I've got to detect magic. I've
You've got all the
anything
javelins
magical
up,
on any of the
haven't
orcs.
No.
Fair enough.
How many is there?
No.
There was 4 great
Is it
axes,
4.
4
No.
javelins.
There's 4 javelins, 1 fancy spear, wasn't there as well?
No,
Look
it
at
wasn't a fancy spit.
Oh.
It was the fancy,
The Eye of
the
Grunch.
one that was the leader, the Eye of
Oh, okay.
Grunch, had a spear.
You just have a spare.
So there's back axe.
Spear and
there's
shield.
four great axes as well.
Yeah.
I've already got
That's the battle axe.
2d6.
And a shield.
Yeah.
I can't just
Oh,
use the
at
great
least we've
sword.
got some weapons for the surface then.
I just think it looks cool. It's everything I've ever wanted. It's like,
Suits you.
oh, you have no idea.
Well,
It's
Well,
terrible.
I think about to sleep.
Don't care.
Okay.
Hold on.
Also
Are
40
we staying
seconds.
here or just move a bit further down?
Also, fuck you because 10, 20, 30, 40, 46. That's one more than me. But that last guy. Just if I had a better roll to begin with.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing now?
Should we move a little further along?
Yeah, just
maybe
in
find
case.
somewhere a bit more out of the way.
Okay.
Let's
I'm
go
happy
for-
where I am. I'm going to
Let's,
stay
let's
here.
go for 10 minutes and
Okay.
you're not staying there because, you know, orcs will
done.
stomp on you when you...
We can stay
Because
there.
they won't be able to see you
caravan.
because you'll be in the dark. Well,
No,
we're not in
it's
dark.
not
It's just
dark.
light.
No,
So
it's
they'll
not
still
dark.
be able to
Right,
see
yeah.
you. So they'll still squish you.
There's not going to be more orcs, there.
Yes, they do you want to
Yeah,
take that
yeah.
risk.
Sure.
Sort of there's like a little.
You're not
warband
staying
of,
there.
what,
There was
7 of
that
them? 6.
evil thing as well was laughing oddly.
He
Just
seemed a happy chap.
Point out.
If you want to sleep where we find somebody, sleep in the cart on the way.
Is there a
We have a
legion of
cart?
orcs?
Yes.
I think there is, isn't
Ah.
there?
Caravan.
Not to
Yeah,
my
well, it's not so
knowledge,
much a
I can-
cart. It's
Like a wagon. Sled.
It's more like a couple of giant lizards have got some stuff on them.
Okay.
Joe, you've got an encyclopedia knowledge. This thing, the big thing.
Yes.
Can you like find out what it is? What it was?
It sounds of Tanner.
Nope.
No.
You don't know anything about it.
It seems to be some kind of demon orc, judging
Yeah.
by its demonic orcish appearance.
So a dork.
You wouldn't even know really that it was a demon. It just like
horns. It was pointier than a
yeah,
regular.
it
look
looks like a.
orcish.
It just looks like a particularly evil. It's definitely mutated.
I'm making an assumption that there's demons involved.
'Cause-
There's always demons involved.
Obviously, last time we was on our way to Neverlight Grove, there was the
Mushroom
thing that we fought there. That was fiendish.
Yes.
This is fiendish.
Is it?
Yeah. There's not like a demon prince of orcs, is there?
There's a
I
god
have
of orcs
to
who's a
remember.
fairly unpleasant chap, from what I understand. But
Doesn't he like hate elves for some reason?
yeah.
It's a good thing I'm not elves, you know.
Hey, I'll speak it, and my ears aren't pointy. No one knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've just got that look about you.
Tell you what, let's
Well,
just
also, I'm not pretty enough to be an elf.
Yeah, he's got you there.
10 minutes down the road and we'll make another camp.
Okay.
Try and find somewhere that's a bit more out of the way.
Yeah.
Who can all come marauding through.
Yeah.
So you go 10 minutes down the road.
I'll be complaining the whole time.
Okay.
Touching.
Find another area, set up
Where I
camp.
was.
Yeah.
The
Don't
night
look at
goes
it.
smoothly. Nothing too nasty going on. And with that, we're going to take a break to make the urination happen.
That could be a good idea.
And I hope that your weeing is as successful as ours will be. Enjoy.
Successful piss.
We don't know it's been successful yet.
Hello. You may remember me as Leigh Bridge, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow. Welcome back from your piss break. I hope that you were as successful as we were.
Succeeded.
Now, you guys, wake up the next morning.
Yes.
Success.
Nailed it. We didn't die in our sleep, guys. Good job.
Excellent.
You can talk.
So, you spend the next few days travelling again. And it still stays nice and open, but you notice that the moss sort of gives way to the phasers that you've seen before. Is there anything you guys want to be doing on your journeys while we're doing this?
Just saying, chatting uncommon.
Okay, I want you to make another intelligence check.
Light blue, same again, 18.
18. Okay, you're getting a bit more into it. You think you might be able to. Again, you're not fluent, but it's definitely you're definitely getting somewhere with it.
Can I ask for directions?
You're learning all the dirty words.
You're about GCSE level undercommon.
My brother is in the sister. My brother. No, wait. My brother is in the kitchen. Wait, no, my brother's in the kitchen.
I'm the Hayden. Got a slight strange favour to ask for you.
No.
It's been long since.
Felt the touch of a man.
I want you to slap me. Not right now. Not straight away. But I've seen you be doing that whole meditating stuff, and.
No, you haven't.
Well, you've been going off and doing something. I'm going to assume it's some sort of meditating.
You don't know.
We did find you meditating.
We did
once,
find you
didn't we?
meditating.
What's
Meditating.
what's your armour class?
16.
Okay.
But I need to.
Eldith just comes and slaps the fuck out of your face. Though.
Oh,
I said not yet.
Well,
Go slap. I may come to you actually for this.
Don't deny me of this.
I'd just like to fist bump her as a
It may take a while, but I need to concentrate on things that are better when doing spells. So if you could tell me the things you've been doing, and then I'll cast a spell. You slap me to see if I maintain concentration on it at some point.
Have you tried being impervious to harm? That works very well for me.
Yeah, that could also work. It's going to take a long time.
I can smack you about a bit if you want.
It's going to take a long
It's gonna take a long time
It is
and
going to
many,
take a
many
long
slaps.
time, and there's going to be many slaps. But that is a burden that I am willing to bear.
Happy slaps given.
For a mental note, work on Big B slapping.
It
Right.
may take at least like 1.5 to 2 levels worth of slapping
Yeah,
and
that's fine.
subverts to work on it.
20 slaps now!
I'd bequeath you 7 slaps.
You'd be what?
So how I Met Your Mother.
Slaps.
Don't queef.
So, as you're talking about slapping,
Happily.
so you guys have been travelling for another few
Also-
days.
Train, meditate, pray.
Slap.
Right, Hayden,
You notice-
the meditating and the praying.
You notice that
The train.
the ground starts giving away to like this fine, like powder, like dust, like sand, like sand.
Oh.
I hate sand.
And as you're
It's
walking, it
Costs.
starts getting a little bit like coarser.
Do I
Oh.
detect any fiend, celestial, undead? I'm going to use divine sense around.
You detect a celestial presence,
Holla.
There's Joe.
a fiendish presence,
That'd be you.
There's someone behind me. I don't know.
and you don't detect an undead presence, but you like not a distinct presence. You just get the feeling of just undeath
Great.
around you.
Maybe this isn't sand.
Maybe it's
People sand.
Ground up bones.
Oh no.
It's just
not
all
again.
around me.
The Egyptians believe that was an aphrodisiac.
This is weird.
Been in this kind of thing before. I think me and you have.
Yeah, this seems like something where hands are about to
Similar.
rise out of the dust.
I think.
Poke the dust.
No.
Don't poke the
Don't.
Or
dust.
don't poke
Poke.
the dust.
Anything. Everyone, just tread carefully. I think we're in a graveyard.
Oh.
I just keep walking.
Let's ask. What's the name of our guide? We have a name.
The name of your guide. Her name is Melda.
Siri. Saki.
I'll ask. Has she been through here before?
I've been
Yeah.
through it once a time. It's an old boneyard.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you. That's what
Yeah.
I want
Usually just the bones of animals.
Any trouble with?
I never
Dead.
encountered anything round here, but you never know. You always keep your eyes open, just like anywhere else in the Underdark.
Yeah. Things have had a habit recently of being more evil than usual.
Yeah.
So we are led to believe.
If this was animal graveyard, you're going to get like zombie
Skeletal walls.
dogs and wolves.
Always a
and
problem.
So
Assuming there's wolves down here.
let's just keep on going, yeah.
Yeah, let's hurry it along. I don't like this.
So you guys keep moving. You come down to rest for the night.
Do we get through the boneyard or are we still in the
It's
boneyard?
the boneyard. It's becoming coarser, and now you're getting actual chunks of bone and things now.
Worse. So crunchy. I hate
It's-
it.
Make an intelligence check, Joe.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
26.
This is far too many bones to be just
Yeah.
somewhere where things have died.
Like, where have all these bones come from?
Yeah, it seems like an
Because-
unnatural amount of bones.
It's not like elephant graveyards where animals come to die in a boneyard. That's not normal.
This is a
No.
dumping ground then.
This
This-
is abnormal.
It's almost like,
Supernatural.
and as this place is like, it's got phasers running through it.
Mm.
You think that you don't know, but with a natural 20, you think it may have something to do with a phasers. These things may not have died here, and the phasers brought them. That
Yeah.
corpses here or something.
It's just
Oh, it's why they've
it's
bounced
become
it.
its own thing.
You
It's
don't think
just
this is-
generating bones.
You don't think this is like you know that whole thing of don't cast spells in phases. This is where you end up if
Either-
it goes wrong.
Either
There's
that,
a
or it
bone
seems
dust.
to be like drawing animals here, and the animals die.
Yeah, something's. This is a thing.
Does
This
the
isn't like a natural.
It's like a magical tar pit.
It says here that I detect
Kinda,
the presence
yeah.
of any consecrated or desecrated place or object. Is there anything?
This isn't desecrated. No, this place isn't desecrated. There's no sort of like, there's no evil here.
It's
It just seems to be just like, as as Joe would have noticed with this, it's more it's just like a magical anomaly that just seems to be luring animals here because you haven't seen any human bones yet.
That's good. So we haven't come here to just die.
So it's like luring animals here,
Oh, the first one.
and the animals are dying. You don't know whether they're dying because they're here, or if they're dying because they're here and there's nothing for them to eat. Is it just starving to death?
Has it
or
just
are they
been
killing each
bones
other,
so
or-
far? Has it been like bones with still bits of flesh hanging on?
So far, it's just bones.
This is
And some of them
So
have
they're all
been
might be
like
quite
crushed
ornamental.
to powder and
You're getting to a point now where it is you've got chunks of bone.
like
and-
starting like we're coming to the edge of it by the look of
Yeah,
it.
like like rat skulls.
Yeah.
on the centre.
I don't know. You thought the,
If people have kind
Yeah.
of travelled in.
Oh
like,
yeah. Yeah.
but then the things that have been there the longest would have crumbled down the most.
Yeah.
Okay. Taking bets on some kind of giant pile of bone monster.
Of
Well,
course.
I can't detect anything
No.
undead
I was thinking that they'd have a nasty habit of
apart from
popping up.
this entire place.
Cool. I'm there. I'm in Phaserus, aren't we, at the moment?
Yeah.
But I won't be casting the spell. If I can avoid it.
Okay.
I was tempted to use
How
five evil of
how
and just check everything
long have
within
we
6
been in
months.
this? Does it seem like it's
Couple
just
of
like
days.
a,
It start like the fine, like dusty area started a couple of days ago.
it just seems like we're in the thick of it now, or
You don't know.
well, what could be the thick of it? Or,
Does Melda know? Is this?
Melda says, I usually kind of skirt the outside,
Sense
but I'm not usually going to this entrance, so
Hmm.
we kind of have to take a bit of more of a detour through it.
Fair enough.
okay.
It always gives me the heebie-jeebies. Never seen anything in here.
I can understand why.
Well, yeah.
It's spooky. It's pile bones. It's not good.
Let's just keep going and not question it.
Yeah.
Possibly pick up the pace.
Wait for some skelly bobs to pop up and stomp them down again. No problem.
As long as you guys are here to
Has everyone got
cover
a
our
good
backs.
bludgeoning weapon?
Don't worry, I'm good
Smash
against
Mine's
them.
more
undead.
pointy.
Yeah. Mine's more slashy.
Mine's more piercy.
Hmm.
I'm good
Well-
against undead. Don't worry about it.
We'll just throw him at them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or, you know, we could send you out. You could negotiate with your fellow kinsman.
I'm not dead.
No, we killed
Today.
Yeah, today.
Just don't get bitten by any more whites or ghasts or whatever it was.
I wonder if I'm immune to that now. It's like a built resistance disease.
Been inoculated against curses.
I'm actually get shot in the dark and say no.
If it helps, you're still undead to me.
Thank you, Tim.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay, so you guys carry on walking for a minute. Make perception checks, everybody. Everybody.
Oh,
20 total.
21 total.
14.
26
20 total.
on the lookout
215.
A blind.
for.
So everyone that got over 20 noticed just subtly on one of the stalactites, just a symbol etched into it.
Hmm.
And that symbol is that.
That.
Do we recognise any of it?
You
Have
haven't
we seen that before?
I don't think you have, no.
Not in any language or anything, is it? Or
It's
No.
not in the language.
Out of character. I know
Point,
what it is.
point it out to the people that are travelling
Yeah.
with us. What does that mean?
I've never seen that before.
Is it glowing? Is it? Can
No.
you do your?
It just looks like it's just
I
Joe,
don't-
just like
There is no
scratched
out
into
of
it.
character. You are your character.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what I've learned after I came to the Underdark, out of character.
Doesn't mean this way for the exit or anything like that. Fire door that
Like
way.
I say, I've never seen it before.
It's a version of a running man.
I haven't seen it back in, what's it called? Slooberdop.
No.
Hmm.
Can
I
you
don't think you did, no.
can you comprehend languages? You, Baker?
Don't know if I want
Joe?
to comprehend that.
No.
That looks sinister. Sinister as
I could
heck.
probably have a good old
I
chat with
can't
any
either.
sort of
Tim,
demon
just
prince we
for
come
you.
across. That's why I
No,
like.
Sorry.
What about you, Hayden?
No,
Sorry.
that's fine. No.
You're more of a magical weapon type person
Yeah,
than a
whatever. Don't milk it.
It probably means don't open dead inside.
Abandon hot all ye who enter.
Okay. The way is shut. Got you.
Aisle 27, bones, dust, other undead anomalies.
Vampire fangs, that sort of thing.
So you guys come down to rest at the end of the night.
Are we still in phases?
Still in favours.
Don't do the hunt.
Do we want to do that?
I've not been knowing this.
Everybody do that.
I might explode.
So it's only a small chance you'll explode.
Well, more with what happened to the hut while we're inside. It was maintained via magic.
It's, you'd know by now that if anything was going to happen, it would happen at the casting of the spell.
We all stand back 60 feet away while he casts the dome.
You really want me to do it?
Yeah, go on then.
Why? What's the point of this?
No,
Yeah.
leave it. We'll
What
camp
if-
out on the.
Do you think if I was to do it as a ritual, it would make a difference?
Magic's still magic.
Are you casting it or not?
No.
Okay.
It's fine. We can survive without
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
With
guys...
people on watch.
Okay, well, we've got this pile of bones to sleep under. Is there a rib cage we can all put a blanket over and turn it into
No,
a pot?
there's some rocks, but there's nothing... Like I say, the bone is still quite small, like rat skulls and...
Sure.
No, the old, like, jawbone.
It's a whale carcass.
How did the whale end up
How
underground?
many of the bones here?
How did it end up on land?
See, it's one of them whales that's a bit
Never
like a
seen
ball.
that symbol before in my life.
Is that... Have you... did you see that in the
No.
thing?
I just did that looking it up. So I wonder if there's any like things I can write in my book to do with that. And,
Wait, what?
Joe's got
I
notes.
don't know what it is. Yeah. Sure, nothing bad can happen. Yeah.
So... You
Each
guys,
take a watch
you
and
guys
we'll
are
be
resting
fine.
for the night. Joe, I want you to... What's your... No.
Passive something.
Where are your... Where are the basilisk eggs?
In the bag holding. Oh no, they're all going to
No.
die. Oh well.
Motherly instincts.
Okay. Never mind.
Where are my kids? Oh.
It's not tightly done up, so it could crawl out. Maybe.
Okay.
I thought we left him in the tavern.
No, I definitely took them. You put them back where I hid them, didn't you?
Maybe.
You didn't hide them, you just left them on the bed.
I hid them. So
Under a pillow.
yeah, put a blanket over them.
On the only bed in the room.
There are loads of beds in the room.
Tim just replaced them with just rocks.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you notice
Okay.
a difference?
So you guys go through the night.
Yeah.
Tim,
Leigh.
the mark on your face starts itching. And it's like the more you scratch it, the more it itches.
If anything, I'll learn just to leave it alone. Let it.
Won't get better if you pick it.
Yeah. I try not to.
Okay. But so it quickly gets to the point where all you're thinking about is how much it itches.
It's that itchy 2-week stage of growing a beard. That's all it is.
And you swear you notice, as you're looking out over this field of bone, you swear you notice a figure
Nope.
running in the distance.
No.
It's fine, we'll be able to hear them if they are running. Right.
You don't hear anything.
Sort of like blink and. Are they still there? Or.
Well, I mean, they've run.
What did they look like? Or
It was right at the edge of your dark vision, so you... Well, no, because it's phaser, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was quite... Because Phaserus is only still dim light,
Yeah.
so I'd say that it was quite indistinct because it was quite far away.
Which way were they running?
I mean, ahead of you.
Yeah.
You guys are settled down to rest now.
I'm trying to resist the urge to. I'm doing this sort of thing, trying not to scratch it, but just trying to relieve myself of the itch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not running after anyone. I've been told off for that. I
Okay.
don't mind this, and Joe would be angry with me if I did that.
Cool. Hayden,
Alright.
as you're doing your nightly meditation,
Sleeping.
well, I figure that you still like maintain your
Yeah.
night meditation. You, it comes to the end of the time. You open your eyes, and you're in the jungle again. Tula is there meditating next to you, not saying anything. You're able to stand up, walk around. You've not seen this part of the jungle. You look over a cliff, and below you the jungle spreads as far as you can see. In the distance, you see a smoking mountain. And then you turn around to ask Tula what it was, and she's not there. And as you look around to see where she was, all you see is the boneyard around you. Adam,
Yeah.
you fall straight to sleep, you're fine. Yeah, nothing. You're alright.
Good.
Graham. What's good? What's up?
All good.
You alright?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. Joe. You, as you fall asleep, you find yourself in the dream state, floating in void again,
Oops.
with a familiar golden horse-like creature in front of you.
Okay.
As he says to you, "So, descendant of Demetrius, how is your journey going?"
Far better. Yeah.
I feel you'll soon be at the surface, but your journey's not over yet. You're still not home.
Well, no. I've got ideas.
Of course, these ideas, they forgive me if I'm being a bit forward, a bit intrusive. It's just been so long since I had anyone from this line.
Yeah. Which line exactly are we talking about? Demetrius?
Demetrius, yes.
Yeah. That's not a familiar name to me.
I dare say he's not. He's long before your time.
How long exactly are we talking?
Time is a little strange for me, but
Very long.
I believe it's nigh on 1,000 years.
That's a long time.
But tell me, how did you end up in your position?
Which position specifically? Where I'm currently physically located in the Underdark?
Yes. And how has it been so long since your line spoke to me?
Well, about we've been trying 6 months or so.
Hmm.
About 6 months ago, there was some supreme level of fuckery happened, and from then on, I've just been kind of going with the flow. Ended up somewhere I didn't think actually existed. Found a door, learned some spells, etc., etc. A few cities, a couple got destroyed, one got saved. Here we are, in a big region of bones.
Okay, that was a lot of words.
So many words, and that was the short version, the shortest version.
But
That was the summary.
I am glad that the line has rekindled again.
Well,
Long have I been alone, with no one to talk to.
and who are you exactly? Golden Horse?
I am your guardian. Now my name I wrote down.
So what's it look like? Is it literally just a golden kitten?
It's a
Pretty
Kiri.
real.
And its name is Confirfendurfen. Is somewhere.
Sounds Nordic.
Confirfendurfen. Where is its name? I haven't written his name down.
Okay.
So I will.
It tells me its name and it's unpronounceable.
Sven.
Its name is. Let me tell you.
Not meant for mortal ears.
His name is.
It says its name and my head just explodes.
Ball.
Calm down.
Gellard.
Gillard.
Gerard Butler.
My name is Gellard.
Well, nice to meet you.
Fucking
Gillard.
well.
It is nice to meet you too, descendant of Dimitri.
You can call me Joe. It's probably quicker and easier. It's actually my name.
Nay.
I'm not defined by my descendants.
Your siblings.
Manchester.
Don't have any that I know of. Are you talking
Maybe-
literal or magical?
How strange. I sense another. Another descendant.
Skywalker. What, just popped up right now?
Oh my god, who did you impregnate?
Yes.
Come on.
I didn't feel them earlier.
It's a celestial bastard. Achilles, he's got angel powers.
How strange.
Well, I do have an adopted son. Is that him? He's a hook horror.
No.
Okay.
Basilisk. Has hatched. Just popped up.
How strange.
Yeah, you think?
Wish you luck on your journeys.
Oh, so
I
that's
will
it.
guide you as
And,
much as I can.
and the other one, wherever they are.
I will search for them too.
Okay.
And they close their eyes, and you fall back to sleep
Okay.
and wake up the next morning in the boneyard.
Your golden horse.
What?
A magical dream golden horse.
That
told me
sounds
things.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Huh.
So-
You saw a key ring.
Yes. Maybe.
Oh fuck.
It looked like one. Why? Have you seen one?
No,
Are you my brother?
Just like they are. Oh, wait, whoa, calm down.
There's this whole descendant thing going on.
Oh, family problem.
It's supposed to be like a brotherhood kind of thing down here. You know?
Nope.
Yeah.
Apart from Baker.
This is more of a divine ancestry thing, I think. Oh, that's me.
Check ancestry.co.uk.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just a paladin.
Not co-dot.
We need
Oh,
23 and me
wrong.
to do a test.
Yeah.
There must be a spell for that or something.
Legend lore, I guess.
Jeremy Carr.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
I would like to know about me.
Maybe that's why they've got a collection of blood, stabbing us for blood.
Oh yes, they're getting doing a DNA check. Ooh.
It's like they get ancestry check.
Ah, wait.
Wait.
No, they've cloned me.
No.
Fuck. Okay, the horse said another descendant of the same descendant line that I've been in he's found one.
Sounds like clone to me.
I've been cloned.
Yeah.
They took my blood and they cloned me.
Does that mean they're going to clone all of us?
Oh God.
Probably.
Yes.
Yes!
Why not? Okay.
Finally,
so,
I have an intelligent conversation with someone.
Okay, so from now on, no goatees. Shave them off. If we see a goatee, kill on sight.
So
That's how we know evil clones. So they
Tim, you
can't
should
not
probably
grow
grow
a
a
The
goatee.
goatee.
evil one's always the one with the goatee.
Exactly.
Oh wait, yeah.
Tim, you should grow
Wait.
a goatee.
We all need to grow goatees. Then they will be tricked
I've got
into
enough
being
issues
good.
with things growing on my face at the minute.
Yeah, but if you get a beard, it'll cover it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe it'll be one of those things where it just won't. It'll just grow and then it won't grow there. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just so horrifically scarred. I mean, you're fine. But
It looks fine.
You
No,
know,
I mean I could look like Baker after all. I
Okay,
mean,
so if any
Oh
of
yeah,
us,
you've got a horrible scar as well.
if any of us come across another one of us,
you
that
know,
looks
I
I
don't
think
like-
it
want
goes
words.
down like that and then into the mouth.
oh,
Yeah, but,
What a
you know,
nasty looking scar.
I don't
You
whine
can't
about
submit
it.
this.
We need a secret code word to identify.
well, we've got
Clonal.
these awesome Huntinghawks brand
Yeah.
medallions in store now.
I sold
I
mine.
fucking wish.
Okay.
So you know, if we see another one of us that doesn't have one of these, or is younger than us because claim named.
Yeah, unless they're
Yeah, they'd just be babies.
Baby,
Five toddlers.
baby with a great accent.
Little toddler babies.
You guys were stabbed with the blade with a jewel, right?
Yeah, we spoke about
Yeah.
this already.
That suspicious looking, possibly drow person. Doing
Was
all
it
that
Wizard?
ninja stabbing.
Pretty sure it was a gift.
The wizard was a Gith. The other one,
unsure because he
possibly
was
not a
covered.
Gith.
Oh.
They're
That
hanging
has
around with the
nothing
drow.
to do with what we're doing
And
right
drow
now,
are
so let's go.
famously racist, so...
There could potentially be
Famously racist.
Challenge accepted.
5 of us somewhere else.
Yes, why
Causing
stop
shit.
at 5? Why not?
On the
Five
on the plus side,
thousand?
Don't
anything
get me
anything
excited if there is an army of us.
yeah, on the plus side, anything bad we do now, we can just blame on them.
Yeah, but we
need to
can
make
also
sure they
do
exist
that.
first, and then we can start the blame
Yeah.
game.
Plus, that also means we
Get
could do
them
it
to
in the
take
opposite
off
way.
the
They could do
grandstand
bad
and
things, and then we could go somewhere and they'd be like, "That's
Oh.
the people that fucked us over." And we're like, "Wait, what? We just
Oh,
got
they're
there."
ruining our reputation system.
That's alright. 2 of the places we've been have been destroyed anyway. So
Yeah, but the other
it's
place
not
they
a-
really like us. What if evil clones of us turn up and start like pushing over fruit carts and stuff, being general bad guys? Start
That's your level of evil?
Like,
slapping
remember that
babies.
episode of the original Power Rangers series where they all went bad?
Yeah,
Just
doing
like
really-
that.
yeah,
And then you knew they were bad because they're all wearing sunglasses inside.
yeah.
Leather
Like really
jackets.
edgy and mean, saying mean things about
leather
people.
jackets.
Yeah.
Walking down the street like this.
We need to forewarn people that evil clones of us might appear at some point.
We don't know this, but let's just
It's facts, Tim. Just accept it.
be on the lookout for
I'm
them.
pretty sure evil clones.
Oh, so they're travelling.
Evil clones though, they
You
wouldn't
got
have the
someone who
same
understands
like disfigurements, so they would recognise Tim and Adam because they might have scars unless they've
Technically
scarred
correct.
themselves.
Unless they've disguised
Oh, I
themselves.
got.
Wait, I'm scarred?
Didn't you know?
Horribly.
On the inside, yeah.
Oh. You took it too far.
So, did you get stabbed by the jewelry blade after you got that scar, or before you got that scar?
Do you know what?
Wasn't it
I
jewelry?
have no idea.
I can't remember when you got that scar.
Was it
Yeah,
the,
No, you got that scar ages ago. You know when you were there when you got the scar.
No, I wasn't.
I'm sure you were.
No.
Yes, you was.
when was
See,
it?
it was
No,
a
it was when I
while
was
ago.
there.
Was it coming out of
Was it?
Gracklestone?
It's when they were doing
No,
the
no,
internal
it's-
spoon, I wasn't there.
I think it was. Oh yeah, I
Was
think
it?
it was Huntinghawks in that episode. Whenever it was anyway. Yeah, he has a scar.
It's a good opportunity to rewatch the old episodes.
Mm.
Available on YouTube.
Because if they do clone us and we haven't got certain scars or facial features, then we know that they're the clone, and
Yes.
We're kind of delving into this whole clone thing a bit too.
I know, but
Yeah, I mean, all we've got really is Joe's imaginary horse friend.
He's my dream guardian, I think you'll find.
You can call him what you like. At the end of the day,
But
not most reliable of intel.
Their name is Jellard and they are beautiful.
Jellard.
well, unless they said themselves that they
He is a
would be-
golden space unicorn.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Unless they said themselves that that we have been
You're
cloned.
just jealous
then-
you don't have one.
If I did, you wouldn't be some gay horse.
Plus, it would require some levels of magic to clone people individually every time. Or
That would take like a huge amount of gold.
Yeah.
So we should find out who is doing this.
And
And-
rob them.
Yeah, relieve them of this huge amount of gold. And then maybe I can whip up some good clones in the meantime.
They'd have them fight each other.
Yeah, this session started with you are the heroes of Blingdenstone. And now we're here and it's let's rob a bunch of people.
yeah.
We're not in Blingdenstone.
So first off, Clone Army. Second, Galactic Republic. Just rise yourself from there.
we have
You-
our,
you are
our
wearing robes
emperor
with the
right here.
Unlimited power.
Excellent.
Do it.
Anyway, let's get out of this pile of bones.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
fed
I'm
up with bones.
seeing-
Ladies and gentlemen,
They're
Dark
coarse
Joe.
and irritating
So-
and get everywhere.
I think I'm seeing things as well.
Yeah? Golden
Yeah.
horses?
No. Someone running away.
that's
Okay.
everyone.
Everyone's still here, aren't they?
Was she
Yeah.
female and was she running from Graham?
No idea.
Where was Graham in reference to this terrified figure?
No idea.
Okay then. That answers 90% of my questions.
I feel like I made a daydream as well.
I slept
This
beautifully.
is a good one.
That's not like they're dead.
Good for you.
Fitting around here then.
It raised more questions than answered, but
Yeah.
Either way, let's move.
Yes.
So you guys get ready to move the next day.
No.
You keep walking. The bones are getting bigger now, and you do see some like, you know, the odd rib cage, and then like a large rib cage sort of like
Ooh, that's a
from
big one.
some
Told
kind
you
of
big
large creature, not like a whale, but like a large
Kraken?
underground creature.
You didn't have bones?
I use my.
Yeah.
Because
The squid.
Giant
They'd have
squids.
like the squid cartilage things.
I use my divine
They're
sense.
invertebrates.
Yeah.
They're cephalopods.
Yeah.
Still invertebrate.
They're not mutually exclusive things.
Yeah.
Cephalopods
No.
are invertebrates.
No, I'm
Yeah.
agreeing with you.
Well, there you go then. That's,
You're so contrarian. God.
they're invertebrates. They're cephalopods.
This is all in character as well.
It's like they're mammals. They're canines. Yeah.
What is a kraken a canine?
No, this is what I'm saying. It's exactly the same argument.
Mm.
It's not. Where did the canines come from?
Examples.
Are there any exoskeletons?
You see like a couple, like some
Like big-
Umberhawks,
like the giant beetles and things we found down there.
Yeah,
There's a lot
like
of
the
beetles
giant
down there.
fire beetles,
Yeah.
like Umberhawks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking for hook horrors.
Do I detect any undead?
You don't see any hook
Oh,
horrors.
thank God.
Any undead?
Do your ping ping.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, so you're doing your ping ping.
Yeah,
You sense celestial, you
Hello.
sense
something
demonic,
behind me.
fiendish, and you sense a strong sense of undeath.
Oh dear.
Graham?
Stronger.
What?
And you
Where are you then?
you ping it off, and you're like, something undead around here, and you're just like,
Oh no, it's like Alien on the little scanner.
and
Be like,
what you see.
you see this drawers.
What you see is like, right, imagine like a goblin. Yeah, you know, like the physical like proportions of a goblin.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like fairy tale goblins, and like, you know, just like sort of like impish and everything like that. Now make that 10 foot tall,
Oh right.
What?
So not.
and it just sort of like it's clinging to the ceiling. It just like turns its skull to look at you, and you just.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Before that, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
I hate these skeletal roof goblin monsters.
I think it's follows.
Oh, fancy one.
Yeah, I'm starting to throw some of this shit at you because they got some cool shit.
And because everything else has died,
There you
effectively.
go.
We've killed one of each from the monster manual. We've filled that codex now. Onto the next one.
It's like Pokemon. You've got to kill them all.
Yeah, fill in my
That's
Pokemon.
Pokemon, right?
That is not how that
Yeah.
show went.
Yeah.
Pokemon, wipe them out.
Talking
All
of
of them.
Pokemon, I saw that Ash is finally in the Pokemon League final. It looks like he's actually going to win this one.
Oh my god.
You mean they haven't killed him up again?
No.
It's fine, he's still 11 years old. There's something very wrong with that
Yeah.
child.
That's because he's in a coma. When he got electrocuted by Pikachu the
Yeah.
first time, he's been in a coma ever since. Everything is a dream.
You guys just killed my childhood right there.
Okay, 25 to 20 bitches.
23.
So this thing has dropped down in front of you now, and as you look at it, it is hideous.
Yeah.
As it's just like this, like impish face, like no nose, just slits, just like missing teeth, bulbous eyes,
Is it
an
more-
open rib
Is
cage.
it like skeletal or more zombie
It's
flavoured?
sort of like a cross between the two, but it's got like bony protrusions like a
Skinny
dire
zombie.
wolf.
Summon skull.
Oh no.
Right, so sorry,
What's
25 to
Pokemon?
20.
23.
20 to 15.
16.
19. Did love summon scorpions.
15 to 10.
11.
Ooh.
Not
Ryan?
last.
9.
9.
Dark magician.
Just because pretty much everything some school fused with became automatically badass.
Yeah. Those lows, I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Okay. So this creature
Flaming
is
sword
terrifying,
as well,
Hmm.
as you see it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use this
to OP him a bit, I will give him blue flaming sword.
Yeah.
He's slightly weaker, but he's got so much.
And red eyes black. So red eyes black.
And I'm going to use this mini for it, but
Get
it doesn't
Reynolds
actually
Black
look
Dart
like
Strike.
that.
That's horrifying enough.
Then
That's
there's one
horrifying
that's
enough.
like
Hayden fainted.
the Red Eyes Black version of
Thank you.
Blue Eyes Ultimate.
Mm.
That was awesome.
Okay, so
And then they have to
At
make
the
it
start of the
okay with
round-
Egyptian god card.
Oh, I've got, I've still got those somewhere actually.
we're going to go as this thing appears and lands in front of you here.
Bones everywhere.
It's Tim to start off with.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I've used all three
DC
together.
16.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, as a creature they all fall
Be
together.
immune to things.
That is a natural 19.
I win.
Kinda cool.
So you
Basically
try
what
and
happens, yeah.
scare it.
Does it not have any like modifier or anything?
What?
Does it not like, have any minuses or anything?
Pieces as well.
It doesn't have any minuses, you're right.
Welcome
Oh.
to these
Yeah.
pieces of infinite bullshit.
Just straight up no.
Damn it.
So, as you try and like influence it with your aura.
No, this was something else. I was going
Oh,
to try and
so-
control it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it just sort of like it's like.
Damn it.
Bitch,
Uh,
please.
So that's it. Your action.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
Light up my mace.
Okay. Now it is Adam.
Well, damn.
I'm going to pull out my Wonder Binding and use Hold Monster.
Okay.
Nice.
So what's he gonna make?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
What's the
DC
DC?
17.
Ooh. So as you pull it out, it just sort of like.
Seriously?
Just literally like,
And stop.
He's at this your remote, you just pause.
So.
Oh, it's too powerful.
Be a T-base then.
That was your go. Hayden.
Ooh.
It's not an auto crit fit help.
Yeah. Smash it to bits.
I'm gonna take this fucking awesome greatsword that's just got hold of the thing. Why not? Let's give this thing a go.
Okay.
And rage.
Okay.
Roger.
Chop it to bits.
Reckless.
Of course.
As you approach it inside your head, you sort of like you feel it's trying to communicate with you, and all you see is just like visions of just like bodies decaying and people falling and being ripped apart, things like that.
Not very nice.
Buy it.
Okay, so
Yes. 2, 4,
so it's an auto crit.
25.
Yep.
So what we're doing? Well, how are we doing this?
So it's maximum damage, and then you roll the dice.
So it's 12, 2, 4, 18. Does that include the radiant?
Yes, it would for the first one.
It's a dice.
So that's 27 without
Yep.
the dice roll, and then you do the dice roll.
Yeah.
Does that include that one as well?
Yeah.
So 13, so 40.
40 points of damage.
Ooh. Damn.
So
On the
you
first
just like
attack.
chop a chunk of it, and as you get close to it, you see that it's got the rib cage that's open, and you just see like its intestines just there, and it's just, and you just swing this wicked-looking sword, and it just carves a bit of its intestines out, and it's just there. It's like,
Again!
yep,
More kill.
23.
Hits.
For
Still a auto crit, isn't it?
still a crit.
so that counts for both?
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
it's
so
held.
okay. So wait, that's
What can I
That's the second. This is
6. So
27
it's 6. So 12, 2, 4, 2 plus 2, 4, 2. So 24.
24. Nice. Okay, and the second one again, chunks of it just fly off.
That's what I like because it doesn't matter if it's the great axe or that because it's 2d6.
Joe.
So I want to run up and just crit it with a firebolt, but I also don't want to be anywhere near it, so I'm just going to regularly shoot it with a firebolt, I guess.
Well, the firebolt wouldn't be. It's not melee attack, though, is it?
Just, I think it's just attacks within 5 feet, so you can run up and point blank shoot
Oh,
it.
okay.
But no, I just regularly pew pew. That one's probably a hit.
Yeah, that is.
So where's my D10s gone? Two of them. 12 points
12
fire
points.
damage.
Okay, nice. So
I think you guys got this.
you notice as the fire hits it though, it's not. It doesn't do as much damage as
Oh.
you thought. It just sort of like it sizzles a bit, but
Weak.
doesn't
It's
do much.
almost like it's
Seems to be
got some sort of
resistant.
resistance.
Graham.
Me already? I had a thing of 9.
Yeah, well, everyone else has gone.
Yeah. Stab it.
I shall. Yeah, if you see Hayden's touching that, looks like fun. 40,
You don't need to try and flank it.
25, 30. Yeah, I still can just
You don't.
for funsies.
You're going to get advantage anyway.
Doesn't really matter because it's already. You're just trying to get a
That was
Crit.
double 1s on the first roll, so I'm still second attack.
Oh dear.
combo.
That's 2 11s in a row, so 19 hit.
Hit.
So that'll be
How do you cock up a paralysed? Never mind.
Bones everywhere.
Yeah,
11,
getting through everything.
We're not affected by difficult terrain.
17,
17.
and bonus
That's
action.
when you're travelling, not during
Alright.
battle. 17, you said.
Yeah, next one will hit was a 16 and 18.
Yeah.
16 on the second.
Okay. Cool. So again, you just take these 2 slashes into it, and it, shit happens to it. Doesn't it?
Bits of monster
Now it's its
everywhere.
turn. It's going to make a save at the end. That is a natural 19, so it will break that.
Okay.
And it just starts moving, but that's the end of its turn now.
It was literally just like a random whim. I thought, do you know what? Screw it. I'm not using this today.
So, Tim.
It deals huge amounts of damage.
Fine.
Smash it to bits.
Even more fire from the mace. First attack. Natural 17 plus lots. It's classed as undead, yes?
No,
No? Wait, I detected undead
you did.
from that thing.
No.
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe it has some undead inside
Alright.
of it.
Either way.
Maybe it's eating an undead.
Oh no, is it going to zombies fall out on the killer?
It's when it's close, you notice that it's more fiendish than undead.
Another fucking thing.
I'm doing the Syrian smite thing, by the way.
Fast no go.
Sure.
Yeah, but that's what my thing is. Right, so first of all, 10 from the mace,
Yeah.
9 necrotic, 7 fire. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hang on. 9 necrotic,
Yeah,
7
Some
fire,
fire.
half to 3.
yeah, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a natural 17, 22.
No,
So he's not on fire.
it's not on fire.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to do it again with a smite.
You don't have the searing smite now though.
Can I not do that? 2 attacks.
Your bonus action was to put it in searing smite,
Yeah. Oh,
and it
sorry.
hits with the first one, and then
Okay.
it's gone.
All right. With normal smite.
Yep.
Yeah. 23.
Yep.
11 from the mace. 7 necrotic.
So 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are just coming up and taking chunks out of it.
Oh no, what's the thingy?
Smash it to
That
bits.
was my one. Free
Adam?
one
Just going to do whole monster again.
Okay. That's cocked. That is a 18.
Yeah, saves.
Okay.
You just can do that. Just keep doing it.
I got 5 charges of whole monster.
It's not one
So
of the things that dissolves if you use the last charge, though, is it?
Hayden.
It's also got 2 charges of whole person.
I have a brain there now, don't I?
Yeah.
What is that? Doesn't it cost 5
Yeah.
charges? Yeah.
Yeah,
Cost
5
charges.
charges.
21.
That has 7 charges.
So
You can only do whole monster once.
Ah,
so that's gone.
21.
21 hits.
4.
In which case I need to. Fine.
It does not turn to dust.
14 slashing.
Oh.
7 radiant.
Yep.
The first.
It's a good idea, man.
22 a second.
Yeah.
What I mean is, I'm like, do it again. You're like, I tried.
10.
10. Cool.
Just rewind it
Cool.
for the second
Cool.
time.
Cool.
So I tried.
It's got battery low.
Yeah, just you can see the rip lines like flashed.
It's okay, I've got a battery.
Did you really have to
How
bring
many
that?
dice do you need?
I'm just getting some dice. That's all I'm getting. Joe?
Seeing as fire was useless, it's not held anymore. I'm going to try and slow it the fuck down.
Okay.
Slow.
It's not moving, but let's
That's
slow it
wisdom,
down.
is it?
Yeah, wisdom save DC 17.
It is slowed. You haven't slowed things.
No, I don't have the slow
Yes, they're all
things.
down there.
Oh, there.
So it seemed like a nice little perch for it.
Okay, so it starts to move a lot slower.
Get it,
Cool.
guys.
Graham.
Go for some hitting again.
Got minus
Go
2
for
on
it.
class.
That's
Lightning is
oh, well, that's nice.
I'm flanking.
That's 17 to.
Hits.
I'll drop a defensive onto this. That's 14.
Yep.
Next attack.
Sure.
18 plus 8 should it, shouldn't
Alright then.
it?
And then what
7.
7 points. Yep. Nice. A lot of damage. Cool.
I have
Cool.
a feeling we're going to kill it and it's going to cause something bad to happen.
Bonus action 1.
It's
gonna
dice
go
on
boom.
damage gets exploded out.
That's why I got a load of dice.
That's what I've got the back there.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
Still within 30 feet though.
9. No, 11.
11 points.
And then I see it's moving again. I go, it's moving. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's not moved
not
at
moved.
all.
It's not moved at all.
It's slow.
Yeah, I saw it.
Graham.
So I stopped moving from the.
Stop trying to
person.
mess up.
That is a little meta. What are you doing?
I was going to do it anyway. So
Anyway.
Sure.
so I was like,
Alright,
no.
alright, go for it.
Especially when he said did slow, so no reaction, so I can move away.
Okay.
That's true.
Fucking dick.
It's moving, guys. Not good.
That's cool.
It's not moving
Who's
at
the
all.
dick?
So now it's its turn.
The guy denying everyone advantage.
Alright, no, you're fine. So actually what he's going to do...
Ah, son of a bitch.
Move second.
No,
Graham.
no, he'll be fine where he is. I would like 1, 2 and 3 to make Constitution saving throws as he just sort of like
Plus 5.
reaches up
Oh, no,
and you
not
see
you.
just like
Plus 5.
it's like this darkness spread out of his rib
Oh.
cage and just sort of suck
That's not a
life
spell.
force into it.
Can't do anything about that. You have your own guys.
Thanks, Tim.
Well, I just roll some.
No, you don't.
Well, I just roll some dice here. Ooh.
Think I'm okay.
No!
Got a 19 plus my constitution plus yours, so thanks very much. Just to make sure.
I don't think I have.
But it's probably still going to be half of the lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
20.
28.
Okay, that's fine. You're passed, so you take half of 41, so 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oh shit.
As just you feel your life force just sucked into this thing.
20.
And he makes another
Damn.
save at the end of his turn for the slow.
Yes, he does.
What's the DC? That is
17.
That's a 17
Oh,
on the
I
die.
felt
so-
that.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna sort of like
Be normal.
So he will get himself.
No, it's not slow anymore.
cool. That is that's his go. Tim.
Cool.
Ow!
Hey.
24
Mhm.
for all the damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
15.
Fail. He's on fire.
Okay. So what's the damage?
Alright.
Take the fire separate, please.
Yeah. So 12 from the mace.
Yeah.
It's 8 fire, so 4. And 10 necrotic.
Okay. Yeah.
Second attack for 22.
Mhm.
with a smite. 7 mace, 10 necrotic.
Okay. Nice.
That's me.
Nice.
And it's
nice,
on
nice.
fire, so
Yep.
it's on fire.
He is on fire, yes. You're correct. Adam?
Feck it. Hunter's Mark.
Shoot away.
Dread Ambusher.
Okay.
Bear in mind it's been 2 days since I last.
It's not your first round.
Yeah, you use the wand
Yeah,
on
you
the
use
first
the wand.
round.
Use the
Not
wand
the
on
first
your
time you
round.
attack.
It's not your first attack, it's your first round.
Okay, then Dread Ambush doesn't count then, does it?
No, so just 2 attacks.
Just 2 attacks.
Still shooting.
No.
first.
That's a
No,
natural one,
no.
so
Does it at least like accidentally hit Tim?
No.
How about Hayden?
No.
Graham?
no,
Joe?
just
Ridiculous.
50.
No!
what do you add?
Plus 8, so 11.
No.
He rolled a 3.
Hayden. Hayden.
Do the thing. Reckless. 3, 4, 6, 17.
17 hits.
4,
Regret nothing.
7,
Fired your bones.
13 points.
13.
Points, yeah, and 7 radiant.
Knock it properly
So
in the arrow,
20
just kinda like
total.
pulls off to the side.
Yep.
Second. Oh yeah, 19 plus 19.
Still holding the arrow.
plus 7.
Yeah.
4, 5, 11.
11. Nice.
Well, we'll try and shoot her.
And again, 2 more
Mm.
slashes
Try and
into
shoot,
this
shoot.
guy. Cool. Joe.
I'll charge up a magic missile to 2nd level and
Yep.
let it rip. It's a Beyblade now.
Let it rip. That's how you cast it, and you just
12, 14, 18 points of magical force.
nice.
Well done.
Cool.
Take
Graham.
that, you being
I'm going to,
whatever it is.
feeling quite injured from having my life sucked out of me. Back up a little bit more. It's like, no, change my mind. That's too much for me. That hurts a lot.
Yeah, I love
On the cast.
painful.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I should have read this better. He makes his 2 attacks and can do that sucky life thing.
Sucky,
Oh, I should have done those
move back a bit,
attacks.
centering behind
mind.
there.
Who's that?
Shatter.
Okay.
Shatter behind there. So it doesn't hit him. So,
Right.
what was it? It's Constitution one to. Yeah. 3rd level,
24.
Shatter. That will save, so we'll take half of 9,
Still going.
12, so 21.
21. Okay, so halved is 10. Okay, cool. Right, now it's his turn. He's going to attack Timus.
5 points of fire damage first.
So 2 points of
Yeah.
fire damage.
It dies.
So Timus, he attacks you. That is a natural 20.
Oh
so
no.
this is going to do a lot of damage to you, Tim.
It's alright, I can take off 18 of it.
Great.
You'll be fine.
So base damage before I add the thing is going to be 11 points of slashing and 36 points of necrotic.
Wow, so 47. 47.
So minus 18.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
just reduce you to 0. I'm not going to kill you off. So that's cool.
It's no longer on fire.
It's no longer on fire.
Do you know what? I don't think that makes much of a difference.
And then it's going to do its second claw
It
against
just goes
you.
for it like butter.
Seeing as he's knocked him down.
Like,
And that is probably not going to hit. Actually, he's got a plus 10, so that's a 17 to hit.
Oh, yeah, Joe.
So that's
I don't like it.
13 points of slashing, halved to whatever that is. 6. And 20 points of necrotic damage. And then it's going to... Now, will it... No. So then it's going to open its cage, its rib cage again, and you see
hell
Tim's
no.
body just... Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh hell no.
and is now inside it.
Oh,
Tim!
that's no good. That is no
You can pilot it like the.
While you are
next
inside it,
point.
Hang on a minute. Pretty sure this is the third campaign I've been inside something.
While
yeah,
you're
the
inside this, imprisoned in this manner, you have disadvantage on death saving throws.
Oh shit.
Oh,
If you die while in there,
Yeah.
that gains some hit points.
oh Jesus! Can we
Nice.
like? Is he completely engulfed in it?
Can we
Or
aim
can-
at Tim?
You can
Is he
sort of
still-
see him like. You can
Is he
see him.
like-
You can see him in there.
Okay, that's fine.
That's the other problem.
I can maybe
But then,
help.
if you die,
Thinking about all these
then
bones.
I can make you another dead.
Oh no!
How many hit dice do you have?
Fucking no!
6.
6. Oh, sweet, you'd be a white.
No! Do not want.
So,
Thinking about this is a lot of corpses you probably inhaled as well.
So- that was that. So, Tim, you're no longer in play. you're inside it. Nice.
This
Cool,
escalated quickly.
cool.
I don't want to be
Tim,
in this universe.
I would like you to make a death saving throw with disadvantage, please.
Shit. Bye, Tim. Thanks for coming. No Tim next week, guys.
Both fails, so that's a fail.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
How are you looking up? What?
Adam,
You bloody get.
I'm about half, and I've never been this way for quite some time.
25 to hit. 25 hits.
It's like necrotic now. I'm like slashing everything's fine. It's like, where's the necrotic? I'm like,
14 points damage on the first one.
14 points of damage on the first one,
Suddenly
yes.
comes to panic.
I was confident.
You were all there like, oh yeah, we're just taking chunks out of this.
I was like, round one doing like 30 damage.
Because as soon as I was looking at this creature, I was like,
Yeah, thanks.
I was like, it fits because it's an instrument of Orcus. So.
19 to hit.
This is what we get
19
for
hits.
demolishing all the other cats.
yeah, we're sorry for easily beating a
Nice.
basilisk.
16 points damage.
16 points
So
of
sorry,
damage.
DM.
The basilisk and.
Sorry, I tried to conquer.
So,
Pudding King, which is supposed to be a whole arc in itself,
Hayden.
and the high. The fucking H10, give it back!
I'm sorry for running through every single.
24 to hit. Oh shit.
I'd like to cast people back.
13 slashing. 6 radiant.
Yes.
First. 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 15 slashing.
So, you take one swing, you're just like, oh, it's got Tim. As you're just swinging away at it, and it swings, and he's sort of like just taking it, just laughing, and then one just cuts straight through his spine, and just like that, and Tim's body just sort of like rolls out just,
Oh, he got him.
as you finish this creature off.
I'm like,
Operation Save
Tim! We're even now!
I'll go over there and I'll cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level using the maximum.
You will when it's your turn.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I don't like how this
I'm
happened.
joking. You can
So I do that, then we figure out how
That's another one.
That'll be
Let's fucking thunder step out of there.
That could have ended terribly.
Expeditious retreat, I'm gone.
You get 29 points back.
Oh, fucking god! You had the worst dream.
I've seen things.
You've seen things. I saw you get eaten by a rib cage.
Don't
You went
everybody
in
don't tell anybody where I've been.
Pretty sure this is the
Tim,
third
we all
time you've
saw
been in
it.
something.
We all saw it.
29.
I wish I hadn't, but I did.
Do you
I'm
need-
so sorry.
Do you need some ice cream?
I need to lie down.
You are lying down. You're looking a little pale there, no?
Yeah.
You're right.
No.
No. If it makes you feel any better.
See,
What?
those crits work well, don't they?
Doing it this way. Nothing to make you feel better.
That's dangerous.
What's your maximum
Only
hit
one
points?
drop.
53.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Hide.
'Cause I was worried about rolling the additional damage for the crit, so I was like, I might just kill him out.
Yeah.
And I don't want to kill him out right now.
That
I want to
can
kill him
be-
inside the thing so he makes him a white.
Yeah. It does necrotic damage, doesn't it? It's fire resistant.
What the?
Like-
of course you are.
Like 21 HP would be safe.
yeah,
What was that?
that
That
thing where
was
it
a
sucks in
thing that
life.
eats.
That's 8d10.
Wow.
That's too much.
Isn't,
Veto this.
that's not a
I counter
reduce
it.
until
counter this
And
creature.
Is that impossible? Is that a reduced hit points until?
No.
No,
So we're getting close to the surface.
Basically,
and
what it
fucking
was,
things like this around.
what it was is he does 2 claw attacks each turn, and then can suck one into his chest, or do that soul rend,
Oh,
which is
damn.
what it's called. But that soul rend recharges on a 6.
Oh.
But it was 8. Sorry, it was 8d10 necrotic damage for anything within 20 feet of it. So when you were all running up to it, I was like,
Wow, I'm glad I was
Anything else?
1 square closer.
So what I'm hearing is Adam made life a lot easier.
By accident.
but also any creature within that 20 feet that is living and has 0 hit points, it does an extra 10 damage on top of that.
Straight up dead, basically, for most of us.
Yeah. That
Oh, me, it
wasn't.
never even touched me. I'm quite happy.
That wasn't an undead skeleton monster, was it?
It's another fucking
That
demon.
was
thing.
horrendous.
And you see
whatever it
it's
was.
starting to just like dissolve into ichor now.
Why are we
That's
coming
a
across
demon thing.
so many of these fucking demons on this? We know why.
Do we know what it is? Does anyone know what it is?
Dead.
You don't know what it
Nightmare.
is.
Fucking.
Let's call it.
Have the rest of the gnomes just sat in the back, just like. Huh?
Yeah, they're just like at the back, just like. I'm so glad you guys dealt with that, because if that came after us, man, we wouldn't have survived.
No,
Yeah, you're wrong.
you'd have been fine. It would have been full.
Not to mention, if there was
I don't think that thing looked like it could ever be full.
I'd like to find a quiet corner, crouch down and start to cry.
I suggest we take a short breather here and
Not here.
write
here.
our wills.
Maybe
Again,
a
it didn't
little
even
bit.
touch me, I'm fine.
Maybe a little bit away.
That thing got
Oh,
like right
idiot!
there.
Idiot!
Nowhere
You're in
near.
Phaserus. You should have been rolling.
Oh no.
Let me roll 1 retroactively. See if
Okay.
anything happens. You're fine.
Oh, good. Good.
By that
I
definition,
keep
will-
forgetting when you're in Phaserus.
by that
You
definition,
need a
will my
little
poisonous
phaser
marbles
spike.
account.
Yes, I would have.
Oh shit.
You're fine.
Yes.
So,
I feel remiss to being a spell as well.
Do it.
that was cocked.
Oh no.
That was a 1.
Oh,
Okay, give me a place envelope.
oh no.
Somebody give me.
No. Nope.
You healed him, but his body disappeared.
Well, Graham, why is the air around you?
Why?
lying?
Why did you have to say something?
I would have felt guilty. Someone in the chat would have pointed it out, wouldn't they?
Like who?
Graham.
I would like you
Seriously,
to
is there any
roll.
smite to
Actually,
spell?
I've got percent on dice here. I'll do it. Cool.
I'm going to make sure I'm 40 feet away from them.
So after this is all sorted, and after you finish him,
It'd probably be an edit as
Gone
a
over.
people.
yeah. So as you heal Tim, the Phaserus around you starts acting fucking weird, as
Fascinating.
Oh, shit.
6 weird jellyfish-looking motherfuckers just sort of like land all around you, just look at you and just like, and just sort of like start to like run away from you.
Graham, why are you summoning flumps?
Uh,
Is this a thing you do now?
no, but I cast a spell in this where we are, aren't we? This is what happens, isn't it?
Oh, the Phaserus. I'll yell after them, so really sorry, we didn't mean to.
And they're just
Floating away. It's just waving
I'm
their
just
tentacles.
just imagine the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy thing where there's like someone summons a pot of petunias and a whale in the sky.
No, the pot of petunias was the whale.
So
No, they're
what you guys
separate.
doing?
Opportunities with someone else.
Attempting to rest, but probably just
Yeah.
cradling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the pot of petunias was the reincarnated whale.
Didn't the whale go
Like
splat?
fetal position, try not to cry,
Yeah, and
cry
that's why
a
the
lot.
pot petunias crashed next to it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were separate things.
Sorry.
Get with
So,
me rallying here.
You guys
Don't want to go
decide to
into
travel
the
for a little bit and then find somewhere
Yeah.
that looks nicer to
Somewhere
rest.
to.
Just like to start
You
rocking
still
backwards
feel a
and
little
forwards.
uneasy. You're putting up the dome or not?
Are we in favour still?
You're still in Phaserus.
No more flumps. So
Nah.
anyone need a little healing? I've got my touchy hand.
Do you know what?
That's
I'm
6
fine.
HP.
I'm gonna heal myself as well. For
We're resting, right?
So you're using magic in the Phaserus.
It's not magic. It's not a spell.
So yeah.
It's a magical divine gift that I have from my lovely horse friend.
You gay horse.
What, we're taking a long rest or a short rest?
He's got like getting to history.
It's about time for you to take a long rest.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
We'll take a rest.
See?
Right, so you go ahead, you take a long rest.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And that is where we're going to call it a night here before the shit happens and
We actually die for real.
Again, didn't get touched.
Thank you for watching and thank you for being our friends. If you liked what you watched, follow our Twitch stream or subscribe to our YouTube, however you're watching us. Also follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and do the Instagram one as well. That's that one. So that's pointing at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do all the things, to make all the things, to give all the things, and receive all the things. And make sure that you share it with people. Share it with D&D players, share it with gamers, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with
5 other people.
David. You know him.
Oh.
Share it with him. And make sure that when you go out there in this world that we're in right now, love each other. Goodbye. Hello. You may remember me as Leigh, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow.